Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Fellowship of the D20, part of the Omen Comics Podcast Network. It is on like a polyhedron. But let me hand it on over to Steve for the intro.
Okay. Welcome to part two of Candlekeep Mysteries, the Book of the Raven. In part one, our party was gathered in Candlekeep Library as things started to mysteriously happen. We got a new party member who was a gnome alchemist artificer named Lanston, and everybody made their introductions. We also met a certain time-traveling red-haired sorceress that we first encountered on the road to Baldur's Gate, though she had already met us long before that, hinting at things that might happen to us later. It's a whole River Song timey-wimey thing that we have going on with her. But the real adventure would start a little bit later when a raven mysteriously dropped a book into our laps, literally. This was the Book of the Raven, which is an account by someone who had encountered a group of Vistani, who are a tribe of nomadic Romani-like people who have been known to travel through the plains from a place called Ravenloft. Inside the book, there was an ancient map from centuries before, leading to some kind of treasure, or at least according to the map. But the map was so old that the names on it were out of date, including the starting town where the trail began. But after some research and consulting with the library staff, we realized that the trail began at Hale's Bounty, which is a now mostly abandoned town that we stopped at on our last adventure. After stocking up on weapons and much-needed healing potions, courtesy of Evantor, we made our way to Hale's Bounty and caught up with Renaud, the last remaining townsperson. Renaud was able to give us the information that we needed to find where we needed to go. And he also told us about a haunted chalet that was down along the way that we were heading. We also met someone named Valor, who was a teach-fleeing merchant who had just set up shop in town for some reason. We spoke to her, and after a very, very lucky roll from our DM, Urk, the ranger, was able to get information about where his family might have come from. It turns out that he was kind of thrown out of the nest, and we found clues that he might have been, his family might have been from the elemental plane of air. Anyway, we set off down the trail that Renaud gave us, and Urk and Evantor agreed to scout out ahead of us, but they had gone a little too far ahead of the rest of the party, and they got ambushed by were-rats. Fortunately, they had healing potions, or otherwise they might not have survived. But they held out pretty well by themselves, long enough to kill some of the were-rats, and then managed to regroup with the rest of us. After some healing, much needed, we decided to stay clear of the main road while trying to follow the markers that were left on the map. Now, eventually, we did arrive at a place called Chalet Brantifex, which our DM had to embellish the details of because Wizards of the Coast are a bunch of lazy game designers. The place had appeared abandoned, though it was dark and foreboding, with ravens having settled on the ground. We made our way inside after Artificer D was able to pick the lock with her tools. The chalet appeared to be empty, at least on the first floor, though there were signs of activity, such as digging tools being left near the door. On the way up, we discovered a harp that turned out to be magical. Lanson then got the bright idea of cutting the harp, which caused it to hit us with the equivalent of a dissonant whisper spell. Realizing that this was a bad idea, we all made our way upstairs to get away from the noise. From there, the group spent some time exploring the rooms upstairs, and at first there didn't seem to be a whole lot going on, but then we noticed some things. Urk used his ability as a Horizon Walker Ranger to detect portals, and he noticed that there was a portal in the nearby graveyard, which Asteria guessed was probably connected to the Shadowfell. When we made our way to the main bedroom, Evantor then noticed something was off with the bedposts. The artificers in the group worked out that there was a secret door in one of the walls, and Dee found a couple of rogue people living in the next room that only she was able to see, an old man and a young woman. These people gave their names as Taskbar and Vinique, and while they were willing to talk to us, they felt that we were intruding without any real purpose. And to be fair, they weren't entirely wrong about that. Now, Evantor tried talking to them, which also ended up irritating them, but they were still able to give us some information, even if indirectly. They confirmed that the portal in the graveyard did indeed lead to the Shadowfell, and they also mentioned that there were spirits haunting other parts of the chalet. One of them was Lord Brantifex in the basement, and there was another spirit of a child that was upstairs on the third floor. But they also slipped a couple of details that we hadn't followed up on. One was that there was a man in the well, and another one was the name of the person who dropped the map back in Candlekeep. On our way out, Vanique also handed Asteria a red sash, which Asteria recognized as being from the Order of the Scarlet Sash, a group devoted to finding dangerous magical items and protecting the outside world from them. This led Asteria to suspect that there probably was a powerful magical item that was responsible for the portals and the hauntings, but we didn't have any firm evidence of that. But it was clear to the squad that the squatters wanted someone to check out the portal, which we intended to do once we finished looking over the house. Once our conversation was over, the two squatters disappeared, leaving behind only their robes. After some discussion, we began to suspect that there might have been were creatures and perhaps even were ravens. We had already dealt with lycanthropes on our way here, and it would have been easy for were ravens to hide out among the ravens lurking about the chalet. And it would have explained the disappearing people and the windows mysteriously opening and closing as we explored the chalet, but your guess is as good as mine.
They're nudists.
Yeah. Apparently. But since they were gone by then, we just kept on exploring, and we found the journal of the Lady Brantifax in the locked drawer. The journal told the story of the family, how the house was used by the Baron as a hunting lodge. The Baroness didn't think much of her husband and his hunting, but they had 2 children together, and she loved them. One of them was Sylphine, the girl who was haunting the 3rd floor, who died when she was 6. They also mentioned a sister who was killed by a wolf while on a hunting trip with her father. But what was interesting is that the girl's name was dropped earlier by one of the squatters when we mentioned the Raven and Candlekeep. That proved to be interesting. In any case, the deaths of the 2 daughters strained the marriage between the Baron Brandifax and his wife, and the Baroness got out of there while the getting was good. And that was probably a good idea because she probably wouldn't have survived if she stayed. After finishing the Lady Brandifax's journal, we headed upstairs and started poking around the little girl's room. This angered the spirit of Sylphine, who started demanding that we leave her stuff alone and then attacked us. After getting shoved around telekinetically, Evantor figured out that she was a poltergeist and not of the friendly Spielberg variety. Asteria, thinking that she was best equipped to fight an angry spirit, held off the poltergeist while the group made their escape, and then she went back and joined them. The poltergeist fortunately didn't follow us, and we were able to get away and lick our wounds. Once we did, we split up, with Evantor exploring a demolished tower, while the rest of us took the 3rd floor staircase on the other side of the chalet. Both of us ended up finding some interesting things. We were able to open the Baron's locked chest with a key that we had found near the entrance inside an old cloak. And then inside the chest, we found the Baron's studded leather armor, his helm, and a heavy crossbow with 15 bolts. Asteria took the crossbow and the bolts, and then we looked around at some of the nearby paintings. Evantor dug around upstairs in the ruined tower, and he found a stoppered flask as well as a gold monocle and a mysterious item that we had yet to identify. From there, the group gathered back together on the 2nd floor as we figured out our next moves. And with that, I hand the floor back to our DM, Greg, who will introduce part 2 of the Book of the Raven.
Give me just one moment, please.
Okay.
Your party is split up. You had split up to search various parts of the house. And nighttime is falling. As night is falling in, you will notice that mist seems to be rolling in through the windows you can see. I've confirmed that the lighting seems to be working for Urk and Asteria. So, Evator and D, can you tell me if you see yourselves in a lighted room below the map where we see Asteria and Urk?
All I can see is the room that D and I are in the bottom corner of the map.
Okay, that's accurate. That's what I'm still getting there, but that's what you should be able to see at the moment. Awesome.
And quick test, Jennifer, are you here?
I'm here. I'm just waiting. There we go. And yes, I do. I'm the same.
Yeah, we were having some weird internet program problems before we were finally able to get online here, so I was just checking.
Yeah,
okay. Cool. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if weird stuff happens with the lighting along the way, so just let me know as it does. But I think I'm doing better than I was last week, so progress.
Honestly, we're in a haunted house right now. Weird stuff is gonna happen with the lighting.
Dance for us, monkey. Entertain us. That's what
So-
DM stands for. Dancing monkey.
After you
Converge for our pleasure.
After
Okay,
you
so-
had split up to search the house to Scooby Doo this crap, Avatar and D, I'll remind you, are on the 3rd floor. And those dotted lines that you'll see in the room that you're in are holes in the roof, where
That's how I
a
got
very
in there.
light is starting to fall. Urk and Asteria, you are in the hallway downstairs from there. And Lanston, for whom we have no player, is in the same attic room as Aventor and D, and he's just kind of wandering while I look for the description of that room again.
He's looking for the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Of course.
that's what he'll do. He'll tear apart the house looking for the Philosopher's Stone while we do our thing.
He's
No harm
actually
is safe.
he's actually looking into
I
the
almost
large
spit out my Coke.
floor-mounted mirror that you guys uncovered last week. So, do you need a refresher on what was going on as far as what I don't remember her name told you?
No, the
Benique,
nuts
I
and
think was her
bolts of
name
it.
was.
No, you go.
I believe mine and Asteria's plan was to go down into the basement.
There were two things that you were talking about doing. One was exploring the basement, since it was pointed out to you that you had not, in fact, gone to the basement. And then Eric's planar sense, or whatever you call that, indicated planar portal in the cemetery because, it's a haunted house and that's just how they roll.
Right.
Yeah, the
But
other
meanwhile,
thought is,
y'all are not in the same place, I'll remind you.
yeah, I think we might want to regroup and then maybe take a long rest and then do some more searching.
Okay.
Okay?
How
So what's
how
the
do we
plan?
go about finding the others?
Well, yeah. And you kind of look. Asteria kind of looks like she's scrunching her face a little bit. She's kind of like she's kind of reaching out with her mind. She kind of taps her temples, and it's like I can't reach them.
What
Actually,
are you doing with your face?
Y'all do remember from last week, Asteria and Urk, there's a spiral staircase on the western end of the hallway that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
You know that leads up to the room that D and Lanston were in. You don't know that Aventor's there yet, but
We can look for there. Maybe we
you
can,
went.
we know where D is.
You actually did ascend those stairs last week. You just went back downstairs.
Yeah, we can go upstairs and check and see if D's still there, and then maybe we might find a Vantor along the way.
Okay.
Oh,
Erk's trying to scrunch his face to see if he can come up with an idea.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
he doesn't have as much face.
But
as
apparently, my
half of his
telepathic
speech.
powers are gone.
Oh.
The quick question: Did I don't recall, and I didn't have a chance to review the last session. Did I find anything in the ruined upper floor?
You had found a chest.
I was trying to remember if I pocketed anything or not.
You
from
did.
upstairs.
Let
Okay.
me see if I can. You pocketed
Yeah.
a monocle,
Okay.
a
I found
vest
the
that
monocle.
has a bunch of small pockets, a pair of gloves, a potion, and a metal rectangle with two cups kind of like welded to one end.
Okay. Thank you.
Now that it's raining on you a bit, you see sparks popping from one of your pockets, Aventor.
Well,
You might want to get your eyes in on that.
Let's pull this out and see what's up before it explodes or something. It's made out of sodium. Oh no, the rain!
I need a Constitution save, please.
Oh shit!
Damn.
I was kidding about the explosion. How dare you? Right.
Little did you know, Evan Tor is a prophet.
Oh no!
Oh, look how close it was to a
No.
20. Damn it!
You're fine. It just stings a little, but the metal rectangle that you put out with the two inverted cups on one end, there's kind of like sparks flashing between the two cups on the end as it gets wet.
Fascinating.
Almost like, what would a real world comparison be?
It's
Almost
some sort
like
of
you had a
conductor.
9-volt battery in your pocket and it kept getting, the circuit kept closing.
I'm going to stow this in my backpack as opposed to a pocket bin.
As soon as you dry it off and wrap it away, the sparking stops.
Because I imagine adventurers' backpacks are probably lined a little bit better than your general pocket.
Yeah.
We'll have to see what that's all about later. Experimentation will proceed.
Okay. So what's going on? What's the deal? What's the story? Who's going up or down the stairs?
I think we're going up. At least Cirque and I are.
Yeah. We're going upstairs to regroup. Or at
Yep.
least meet with the people we knew were up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eventor and D.
Remind me what
No.
what Michael's character's name is again?
Lanston.
Irk.
Lanston.
The other Mike.
Not Mike. Michael.
Lansing,
D. Have you found anything of interest here? Lanston, have you made sure not to touch anything?
Don't touch any harps.
Lanston is just looking into a floor-length mirror that he uncovered.
Okay.
Hell, do you think I took anything?
I didn't say take anything. I asked if you have found anything.
I found some family portraits. I think it might help with the ghost dad.
Yeah, we also found the Baron's hunting equipment.
Are you in this room?
Oh, sorry. Okay, I thought we had just gone
Yes,
up there.
Asteria and Urk ascend the stairs and pop out of the west wall.
Then continue, sir.
Yeah.
It's getting foggy.
Huzzah!
Inside the house?
I mean, not hard, not like mystically foggy, but yeah, it's misting up a bit. It's night, fog's rolling in, there's some mist and some light rain falling.
Those
Oh,
are
You don't really have much of a roof over your head in this room.
Which horror movie are we going?
I got plenty of
Going
roof.
with the fog or the mist?
And every once in a while you hear
I'll
call.
take my chances with the fog.
Right?
I can't do Raven's calls, so just imagine that you're hearing call, call.
All right.
Does Lansing look like he cannot look away from the mirror? Like he's in trance?
No,
He's probably
fine.
seeing his dead parents in there.
That better not be Bjorn's mirror.
Oh, no.
No one's really speaking to him, so he's just kind of looking in the mirror.
Well, I
He's
asked him a
combing his hair
question.
now.
I asked him a question. He ignored me.
Oh, what was the question?
I said, like, D, have you found anything? Lanston, have you touched anything?
Oh, yeah, he said, I'm just looking at this mirror.
Is there anything special about it that I can see? Just casual glance?
There's a rather attractive gnome in there looking back at me.
I guess it's
Right.
Have I waved to him? Oh, look, he waves back.
I think I'll leave you to your own investigations then.
Hey, Evantor, when you looked over, you didn't see a reflection of him in the mirror. You saw your reflection.
Ooh, now that is fascinating. I want to go examine this mirror. I'm going to investigate it to see if I can find runes or sigils or anything of that nature upon it.
Asteria, did you just pop outside the house? Because that's a bit of a fall.
No. Well, firstly, I still have my wings, but I mean, no, I'm just trying to find where you guys are. Okay.
Oh, you should be right there in this room.
Here. That room?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you guys were in there. I'm sorry. Eric, I'll drag you down there too.
Yeah, we were going upstairs. So
you guys are all in this room.
yeah. I mean, I could have flown there, but no, that was not the plan.
What the hell?
See, D, you're going to have to get the infusion for wing boots, so almost the entire party can fly.
I was just saying, I'm feeling a little left out here. I'm a little grounded.
Yeah, my lighting is a
Winston
little
wasn't
weird.
meant to stretch like that, so that was weird. Okay, he's back to normal.
Okay, I wondered how he got so tall.
I don't know. That was weird. And Evantor, is your token? Okay, your token's showing up okay for you. It's just weird on mine because of the other stuff that's layered on.
Yep,
Okay.
mine's fine.
So that's where we are.
Yeah.
You're starting to get rained on.
Okay.
Then I move.
Yeah, do I?
In between
can we see can we see outside from here, like towards the graveyard?
Excuse me.
Can you see? I mean, you can see outside if you look up. You can see the sky.
There's no window in this room.
Oh, there's no window. Okay. I mean,
I guess I could
fly up.
Window, but I don't think it overlooks the graveyard. I just want to be sure.
I could fly up and see, what I see from the roof.
No, but the floor's starting to creak.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm just very curious about this.
I fly up just a little bit so that I'm not on the floor anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, Asteria, you can fly out like above the building, but you can't really see anything from inside the room.
Okay. Okay, I'll just kind of head up. I mainly want to see whether the fog is worse towards the graveyard or not.
I mean, it's a little bit. It's just thicker towards the ground in general. It's not like the graveyard is more so than the rest of the ground. It's just kind of the fog is thicker towards the ground.
Okay. I was just trying to eliminate a possibility I had in my head. Okay, I'll get back down.
If I position myself behind Langston, do I still just see my reflection?
Yes.
Fascinating. D, would you come over here for a moment?
Sure. I'll walk over to the mirror.
Look into the mirror and tell me what you see.
What do I see?
You see you and Evantor.
I see me in the Evantor. I do not see our little gnome friend.
That is most interesting. But he claims he sees himself. Or as he put it, a rather handsome gnome.
Of course I see myself. It's a mirror.
Yes, but take note, good sir. I am standing precisely behind you. I am twice your height. You do not see me.
I see you.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic and see if the mirror glows.
Well, we cannot see your reflection. That is most uncanny.
The mirror does not glow.
Okay. Does anything else glow?
No.
Okay. Well, there's nothing magical here.
Wait, I don't think...
That is not possible.
It doesn't make sense to me either.
This is a conundrum I would like to solve. Perhaps.
We are dealing with things from the plane of shadow.
Like looking very carefully at Langston. But then why are you the odd man out, I wonder? Can you
As
see
long as
your
he does have two
reflection?
shadows.
Yeah, the Vashta Norde.
Yeah.
Assyria, can you see your reflection in the mirror?
Yeah, I'll go look at myself.
Yes.
I want to do it too.
Please do, Eric. And take
My
note.
reflection is normal.
Can you see the gnome?
Nope.
I look in the mirror.
And the mirror looks back into you like the abyss.
Yes.
Oh,
the
shit.
mirror looks into you.
Greg, I looked into the mirror.
And the mirror looks into you.
So I don't see anybody else in the mirror.
Very deep into Gian.
You see Evantor and Asteria and D. But it's getting a little crowded. It's not that big of a mirror. It's only
Starting to
about
feel like
3
three
feet wide.
Kryptonians in a glass plate.
Do not set off any nukes nearby. Why is it that Langston cannot be seen, yet he perceives his own reflection?
Yeah,
Langston
he doesn't
looks at you and
seem-
says, "Why is it that Langston cannot be seen, but he perceives his own reflection?"
Yeah.
So he just mimicked exactly what I said.
I,
Yes.
Sheldon Cooper, accept the Lord Jesus Christ as my Savior.
I, Sheldon Cooper, accept the Lord Jesus Christ as my Savior.
He's
You have to
Inside
watch
check.
Young Sheldon for that to be funny.
Insight check. Words his mom forever dreams of hearing.
Okay, you're rolling an insight check.
Yeah. I want to, because like we don't know that much about this cat, and I want to see if he's just being an ass or if maybe he's stupefied in some sort of way.
Or if he's been replaced by something.
Ooh, that's a terrifying possibility. Let's see. Insight.
I would not rule anything out when the Shadowfell is concerned.
Do we know?
That is terrible.
Do we know that the Shadowfell is near?
We know a portal to the Shadowfell is near. We know there are undead, which
Yeah.
come from the negative
thought-
plane.
I thought I only detected the portal and we assumed it was from the Shadowfell. I didn't
I mean,
know if
we are
knew that
making an
specifically.
No, they
assumption.
confirmed it. The
did they
squatters
confirm it?
confirmed that. Yes, they
Okay.
openly
Okay.
said that. Yeah, it was for the Shadowfell.
Okay.
Evantor, I don't know how to describe this. He seems a little low.
Langston, would you care to join me in the other room? I would like to discuss a matter of scientific import with you.
Langston, would you care to join me in the other room? I would like to discuss a matter of scientific importance with you.
I believe the others discovered the Philosopher's Stone downstairs.
I believe the others discovered the Philosopher's Stone downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I know you are, but what am I?
I'm
you
rubber,
are-
you're glue. What you say to me bounces off and sticks back to you. I'm going to try and gently tug him away from the mirror. Does he resist?
There's nothing there.
My hand just goes right through him?
Yep.
Oh.
And now he looks kind of illusory, almost like you can see through him. And so does his
A neat
reflection.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
He looks into the mirror and reaches into her pocket. Does she pull anything out?
I
No. But
am.
you see an illusory Lanston facing you, and you see an illusory Lanston in the mirror facing your reflections.
Well, I am not going to look at the mirror anymore.
Yeah.
That seems to have been the start of all that.
Did
Yeah, it's
Lanston
hard to
just
tell.
pull a mirror,
It didn't
Master?
glow, but which is weird.
Aha!
I'm gonna.
Scudder or McCullough?
Aventor, Lanston's reflection addresses Aventor's reflection. Aventor, wasn't there something you wished to discuss with me in the other room?
Oh my. Well,
Is Evantor clutching his pearls?
I suppose I'll just have to tell you what we have observed here. Langston, I am afraid that you are no longer in the same room with the rest of us.
So do you not want to discuss something in the other room?
Now, I would love to discuss something in the other room with you, but I do not think you will be able to join us in the other room.
You just need to turn around and go into the other room. Look. And his reflection starts to guide your reflection towards the reflection of the door.
This is so weird.
Yeah, we are definitely staying away from that mirror.
Aventor, I need a charisma save.
Oh, no. Oh, this is getting very strange. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Bonus points to anybody who can figure out what film Bracey's character is referencing.
For those of you out there, his full name is Evantor Eisen. It's tricky,
Yeah.
but cool once you figure it out.
Well, I
And
think
you
you
might-
just came really close to ending up in hell with Sam Neill.
and suddenly I feel like ripping out my eyeballs.
Aventor, you are very curious about what Lanston wants to discuss with you in the other room, but you kind of shake it off.
I do kind of want to go in the other room just to see if he's in there.
I doubt
Well,
it.
he's not in this one, so
Definitely not. I mean, but is the illusion still there?
are you looking in the mirror?
No, not the mirror. I'm talking about the illusion in the room.
There's no illusion in the room.
Okay, so it's just gone.
Yeah.
You know what?
Are you looking in the mirror?
Oh hell no.
Is anyone looking in the mirror?
No.
No.
I'm going to send my familiar into the next room, where presumably he is in location, and I will peer through its. I will focus my senses through it to see if anybody's in the next room.
No, the next room's empty.
As I
It's a
thought.
storage attic.
Yeah, I think he ended up in some other reality.
Wow.
Maybe the ethereal plane or something like that.
Is there some sort of dimension connected to mirrors?
Okay, I need perception checks from everyone.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
I'm guessing this is passive.
I got 19.
Now, if it was a passive, he wouldn't even ask for a roll.
Well, it's a good point. It's not passive in the notice way, but it's passive in that you're not aware of it and thereby couldn't take action to improve it.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow, Asteria, Aventor, you keep your eyes keep going back to the mirror.
I'm just
All right.
it's like you kind of see her head tilting just a little bit towards the mirror, but she's kind of fighting
You
it.
see something going on in the mirror.
All right, let's do it this way.
Close the door.
Use the familiar, and I will look into the mirror through the familiar. Ha ha ha.
Now, could it put us here, Evan, that conversation once the body disappeared from this room?
I'm sorry, say the first part of that again.
When they were having the conversation he was having the conversation with the one in the mirror. Did anybody else hear the same conversation, or was he the only one that could hear it?
Oh,
No, everyone heard it.
Okay.
Oh.
So what can I perceive looking into the mirror through my familiar, dude? Have they come back to the room?
What is it you're asking your familiar to do?
Well, a wizard can project his senses into his familiar.
But
you can
where are you telling your familiar to go?
Well, it's looking into the mirror.
Essentially, he's making his familiar look into the arc to see if his face melts.
Yeah, so like if anything happens, let it happen to the familiar, not me.
And you're channeling your senses through your familiar, or you're just having it relay what's going on?
Nope, I am looking through the familiar because using this is not like a special warlock familiar. This is more like your standard sort of familiar. So it doesn't have that high level of intelligence like say Mr. Simeon.
I need a wisdom save.
Oh,
like a wizard's owl kind of familiar.
Very much so.
Okay.
That's definitely the it's flavored like a little mini flying black hole, but wizard's owl are the stat blocks I'm using.
All right.
Wisdom save.
Oh shit! That's how you do it.
Okay. I'm scared. I keep making so many saving throws.
The familiar sees nothing.
Interesting.
Sees nothing.
Pull that back around.
That is really confusing. What did he see? What did he see when he looked in the mirror?
An empty room.
But I thought the guy went into the room. Lanston.
But he left for another room to talk with me since I had offered to discuss something with him. But he seems to be in some sort of parallel.
Yeah. Another room that is like ours, but not.
I'm going to send the familiar to the mirror. See what happens when it makes contact.
You like Carol Ann reaching at the TV with the familiar?
I am totally doing that. I'm like Neo with the Matrix. Like he touches the mirror, like, oh, it's all over me.
Oh, damn.
Your familiar passes into the mirror.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be something like that.
If I look around into the mirror, can I see the familiar in the mirror? The mirror side of the mirror.
You can see the familiar, but you can't make contact to see through the familiar's eyes. Eventor, perception check, please.
Yes, indeed. Uh, 10.
Nope.
Well, if I have learned anything when it comes to science, sometimes discovery requires risk. I will head to the mirror.
Okay.
I was expecting a Kirk risk is our business speech there for a minute.
Business is good, apparently.
Or was this
Yeah.
the, yeah, is this the mirror over here?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I pass through the mirror?
Nope.
Just bump my face on it?
Tap, tap. You see your reflection. Give me another perception check since you walked over to the mirror.
Ouch.
Your perception checks keep getting lower and lower.
I'm not very perceptive for a scientist. I'm too busy with my nose and books. As someone once said, curiouser and curiouser.
You see yourself, your reflection looking back, and your familiar is kind of hovering over your reflection's shoulder, looking out at you. I guess it's a black ball.
I'm gonna call into the mirror in the direction of like where Langston would have left. Langston, can you hear me?
Your familiar relays. I think he went into the other room.
I can't see through its senses, but it can communicate with me. Find him.
Okay, you see your familiar turn around and go to the door, but the door is closed and you can't open it. What's everyone else doing?
I'm still waiting to go down to the basement.
Yeah, same. I'm trying not to look at the mirror.
I'm not looking at the mirror. We need to wait on that. Let's look at something else first. I'm not sure. I don't want to get trapped over there.
Dee, did you say you're looking at the mirror?
No.
No? Okay.
Let me see if the familiar can come back through the mirror.
Tink, tink, tink.
All right.
No, give me a perception check.
Everyone?
Nope, just Aventor.
Okay.
So one of these days I gotta make a good perception check, right? Apparently not yet.
You notice a couple rows of bricks at the floor level in the mirror, as if they were being stacked.
Oh. Well, we cannot have that. I will warp space around my familiar, and it will go to its own little pocket dimension, and I will bring it back on the other side of the mirror.
Damn.
Yeah, okay. I'm good with that.
It's a cool little thing you can do with your familiars. You can have them blip out and blip back in.
I just like the way you did it, was all.
Oh, thank you. Dude, I am all about flavor, if nothing else. I love this. I've been wanting to. I've loved the idea of playing with a wizard whose magic is all science for a while. This is my guy.
Nice.
All right, I think D is
Very
correct.
Clarkian.
Thank you. There doesn't seem to be anything we can do here and now. Eric, I believe you wish to explore the basement?
I do.
Yeah.
I'd like to talk to the guy who owns this place.
Indeed, perhaps the former master of the manor has secrets that can be revealed.
Yeah. We're certainly finding plenty of secrets right now.
No,
Me
only
and
mysteries.
Mysteria, we're thinking
Yes.
maybe he might even have an
Okay.
item. an item that might connect to the portal outside.
I'm gonna move you guys to
Or
the
the
bottom
one
of the
here.
staircase.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that might be easiest. Otherwise, I'm going to be bumping my head.
Ooh. All right.
I don't know if you want to be in any particular order, but since the stair, actually, Irk said he was going first, so I'll do that way.
I'm willing to let the meat shield lead the way.
Yeah.
And you know you are now on the second.
Oh, that was loud. Okay. The basement, I believe, is north from here.
That is an accurate assessment.
Oh, did you could you move my familiar over to Greg?
Oh,
So I'm heading north. Are you guys coming with me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. I guess we go down the stairs.
Or should I just make a new one?
no, I got him.
Okay.
Um,
I didn't want to start cruising along this thing with you trying to catch up. But I guess you can see everything, so there's that.
Okay.
it's weird. Like grabbing that token is.
Maybe it's because it's a shape I created. Maybe only I can grab it. No, Nim could always move the ones I made.
No, I can move
Can't
it.
touch
It's
this.
just there. Let me just do this. There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yep, and I can move it still. Awesome.
All right. Now let me grab you out and move you into the foyer because that's where that's going to take you.
The foyer. Be all fancy about it.
You correct me again,
the
and I'll put you
chalet.
up in the mirror with Lanston.
Okay. For some reason, it seems like I'm like generating darkness to myself, no matter where I am.
Darkness to your
South, yeah,
south.
yeah.
huh?
So it's like when we go to a place, it'll open up above me or to my left, to my right. But anytime it's below me, it's dark, even when it shouldn't be.
Huh.
Like on Mike's screen, it's fine, but mine it would be like full of darkness.
Okay.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I'm trying to think.
Avatar, I've got you, but your familiar still being really weird.
I'll just draw a new one.
Okay.
Okay. I guess there is a door here to the left and more stairs. We're headed towards the basement. We need to get down onto the next floor before I think we can even get to it. So I guess the stairs is where we should go.
So the stairs are this way.
No, the
Okay.
stairs I think
D, you were moving in the right direction, but that wall, you crossed a wall instead of going down the
this
stairs.
way.
So hold on.
Okay.
Everything being on the same page is just weird. Oh, now there's two Ds.
Okay, yeah. Now
Plus, two of everything for D is wonderful.
that's weird because now I can't move my little black ball.
D squared.
D squared.
Let me see what's going on.
That's Dee Dee. Where is Dexter's laboratory?
That's right.
Dee Dee will always find a way into Dexter's laboratory.
Now
You got it, Jeff?
Yeah, I see me now. It looks. This really is a haunted house because it's screwing with you too. Yeah, just forget this black dot. It is not working at all. Like I said, I'll draw a new one.
Okay. Let me give you a description before you keep moving around the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, I was supposed to give you a harder time about finding the door, but the door in the foyer was the south door that you had never messed with before, obviously. So when you opened it, there was a staircase behind it.
Ah.
And as you walk downstairs, this cold, damp, oddly shaped cellar has an 8-foot high wooden ceiling and a flagstone floor. The walls are made of rough, mortared bricks. Thick cobwebs cover crates, barrels, and old furniture stacked against the north wall. To the south are a pair of closed wooden doors. The door farthest from you, to the southwest, swings on rusty hinges, and beyond it, you see a smaller, almost sepulchral chamber.
Ooh, sepulcher.
Door to the southwest is kind of swinging a bit back and forth. And I need to check something, so one moment. And Asteria and D. Do you want me to whisper this to you or just tell you?
Just tell me. It doesn't really matter.
Hello.
I mean, it's nothing earth shattering, but from that room where the door is kind of swinging back and forth on creaky hinges, you hear almost from like it's from a distance, you hear a man whispering, "I can't get out." But Evantor and Urk, you also hear whispering, but you can't make out the words.
I think Bill Wilkins might be here.
Yeah.
So make of that what you will. Obviously, the room is what I just described to you. It's damp, but not wet. It's just an old musty basement. There is a door to the south and to the east, and then there's that door swinging back and forth through which you can hear a voice that some of you understand.
Yeah.
So this door down here.
That one is closed. This one.
Okay, so down here.
This is the one that's swinging, and through which you hear a voice that some of you can understand.
Okay.
There are crates and barrels in the room, in the big room that's now to the north of you. There are 6 chairs, a couple of hutches, an ottoman, an empty cabinet, a child-sized desk, and a coat rack. Woohoo! You've hit the mother lode.
We have found it. We have found the coat rack of glory.
Go back.
D is going right in that room. Boy, she's not even hesitating. Right into the room marked Haunted Well. Hold on.
Marked haunted well.
The only feature of this damp, cold, circular room is a 4-foot diameter well in the middle of the floor. Next to the shaft sits a wooden bucket fastened to a coiled length of rope. Are you looking in?
I'm looking into the well. Yes.
The bottom is veiled in darkness. From its depths, you hear a whispering voice saying, "Bjorn, where are you, boy?"
Oh, not that Bjorn.
I was about to say, did
You don't
somebody
know
turn
which
Bjorn into a dog?
You don't know who he's looking for.
Over
Bjorn has
there?
a social life.
We do know. We do know that Bjorn was the name that the master of the house gave his dog.
Yep.
Belvedere, come here, boy.
I'm gonna go. Are you trapped down there?
Bjorn, where are you, boy?
Hello? Is there anybody down there?
Bjorn, where are you, boy?
No. Erk. Not Bjorn.
robed
I
individuals.
I don't see any naked barbarians here.
They did say that he spent all his time haunting the basements, looking for his dog.
Yeah.
And we know from his notes that he seemingly preferred the company of his dog to his own wife and child.
Asteria,
Yeah.
give me a perception check.
I can do that.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna get the bucket, attach it to the rope, and I'm gonna put the picture of the dog in there that I got from upstairs, and I'm gonna start lowering it down below.
17.
Asteria, you notice that carved into the well just above ground level is like a chain pattern of naked barbarians who look like they're hunting with spears.
Are they hairy?
I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because they're stone and not very big, but yes, they are.
A talented artist
so-
could have made sure you could tell they were hairy.
You can tell they are hairy and naked and hunting with spears.
Yeah.
And one is looking right at Evantor. No.
With his two eyes or his one eye?
Dee, you said that you were lowering the bucket into the water.
I'm also, yeah, just to see if I can find anything. If anything, I'll touch it.
Okay, if Annabelle comes out of that well, I'm leaving.
I will ready in action.
I mean, the bucket descends, and then you feel it like what you would feel if it went into water.
If anything hostile comes out of that well, it's getting an Eldritch Blast to the face.
Once I feel like there's water in there, I'll start reeling it up.
Okay, I need a strength check.
All things are better when done to the face. If you're gonna Eldritch Blast his ass, to the face is where.
No, that's fine. I mean, you haul up a bucket of water.
I want to say something so inappropriate, but my wife will kill me.
Yeah, how about we don't have the wife kill Jeff right now?
No. She might keep Boja from
that is
raising.
after dinner.
Okay.
And you hear softly from below, Bjorn, where are you, boy?
All right. How big around is that? Is it? This is the 5
4
foot
feet.
square, so it's 4
feet.
feet. Well, there's no way I
Diameter.
can fly down there.
No.
Does somebody wanna? I don't know. You could tie a rope on me. I could go down there.
I will send.
Why do we need to put a rope on you?
Because he can't spread his wings in a 4 foot
I can't
shaft.
fly down there.
Oh, okay.
I tell Bronx to balk.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
I get my Steel Defender, the dog. I get it to balk.
Okay.
She's
Yeah.
doing the accent.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
will.
Or Ventor could go out on there. I don't think he needs wings.
Yeah. Flavor wise, he has no wings. Yeah. But before I do, I will lead the way with familiars because they get to take all the risks. So I will send Void down there and use it to scout for me.
Can they also see how we can help it?
One moment.
I will endeavor to find out. Now the map strangely looks like an eye that's staring at me.
I know that you flavored your familiar as an orb, but what?
Stat block currently is an owl.
Yeah, let's step up. Owl?
Owl. I have the stats if you need them. Perception and
No,
stealth
that's
plus
good.
3, 120 feet of dark vision.
Yeah. Okay. The weird phantasm ball starts to descend into the well.
Do you mean phantasm is in the word, or are you referencing the ball from
Shink.
Phantasm?
No, I'm referencing the ball from the old movie.
Okay.
I mean, come on, you guys are walking around with a floating black sphere. You don't think a hook's gonna pop out of it at some point, whether Avatar needs it or not?
Sleep tight, everyone. I'll stand watch.
Well,
You already
Boy!
did. I'm gonna have to get less subtle since you totally missed the reference to the cask of Amontillado. Even actually, I was actually
Oh, you
breaking
were
up.
doing that in the mirror. Okay.
Oh, I see. I gotcha. Okay.
So I
Why didn't you
obviously
just
need
say
to
thank
try
God,
Sorry,
harder.
Loretta.
Montressor?
I wouldn't have
Yeah,
got it.
from the upstairs you hear faintly, "For the love of God, Montresor."
Faint rattling of chains.
Bubble, 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 bubble.
Oh, is it the Telltale Heart now?
No, I'm just going through random references. But someone did bring up Annabelle a little while ago, so
Obviously, one of Mike's favorites.
and what's your familiar's name again?
Void.
Void. Okay. Void descends 60 feet and just sees that it expands slightly. It's a cistern. There's water.
It.
No sign of the spirit, though.
I mean, are you gonna search? Are you gonna
I'll have it
hang out?
rotate around to give me a 360.
Can we still hear the voice?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks.
A vampire just got his wings.
Mm, let's see. You're searching. Give
Yeah.
me an investigation check.
All right. Investigation.
And your familiar doesn't have any bonus there.
No.
But I'm not gonna penalize you for its intelligence. So
All right. So plus
just use
1.
your investigation.
Oh, okay. I was going to use its stats, but if I can use
No,
mine.
it's got a -4 on int.
Oh, that's right. Investigation. I was looking at
It's
wisdom. I thought you said
Fey.
perception.
-4. God damn, that's quite a handicap.
I mean,
It's just a black ball, dude.
most animals are not terribly smart. Like the smartest bird you think of is not really as smart as you think. All right, let's see. Investigation.
That's not true. The eagle is smarter than Grog.
That's right. The giant eagle had one more point of intelligence than Grog.
You find water.
That really narrows it down.
I snap
Water
back
in
out
a
of it.
cistern. My God, we've got to tell people about this place.
I snap back out of it and inform the others what Void has seen.
There's
shall
water
follow-
in the well.
Some guy looking for his dog down there?
I do not see the spirit's presence, nor do we hear the voice anymore. I am going down myself.
Wait, did we
Wait,
scare
wait.
It? Did we scare it away?
No, think about this for a minute. Water can be like a mirror. Be careful you don't cross into another plane.
Excellent point. I shall endeavor not to look down. And I will glide down.
Okay. You get to the bottom. You'll never guess what you see down there.
Water.
Water.
Everywhere. And plenty
Nor
of
any
drops
Another
to
drops
drop
to
drink.
to drink.
It's a Kevin Costner movie down there.
Yeah. Somebody drop a
Oh,
flaming
guys,
match.
no,
Oh,
this might be hard, but I wouldn't do that to y'all. Ugh.
somebody
I
drop a
stand.
match down so I can go like, oh, thank God.
Wait, was someone dropping a match down?
No, I was making another Waterworld reference.
Oh, darn. That would have been cool.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
Yeah.
It gets the hose again.
Big bada boom.
It hits the water and just bursts.
Multi-pass.
Aventurized and multi-pass.
Eventor Dallas. Multi-pass.
Yeah, she knows it's a multi-pass. Now, Aventor, what are you going to do now that you're at the bottom?
So just taking a look around, there's nothing of interest. It's just a cistern.
Yes.
But we did hear the voices coming from the well, right?
Yes.
You know what? Even though this is probably going to suck, I would like to investigate. I'm going to drift around, run my hands along the walls, see if I can find an edge, maybe to a hidden passage. Search around for maybe some cleverly hidden runes or sigils.
So you're floating around the surface and checking the walls.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Oh, come on, baby.
What's everyone else doing?
They're waiting for something horrible to happen to me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
I know.
Not much.
Standing
in
around making
solidarity.
Silence of the Lambs references.
Your ass jumped down the well, and they're just standing up there thinking of smart-ass remarks for when you die.
Yeah, pretty much. That guy was kind of an asshole anyway, right?
Okay,
It's really gonna help here.
Well, I mean,
you shouldn't see this, but you got an 18, so you notice a glint of something, but it's in the water, like towards the bottom. You don't know if it's necessarily the bottom of the cistern, but it's definitely below the surface.
I reach out, and I feel the space between us. The space of attraction, the gravitational waves that bind things together. And I will use my mage hand to pull it to me, if it's not too heavy, because mage hand
Good.
has
For a
limits.
minute, I thought you were hitting on me.
Can you feel the attraction between us, between two heavenly bodies? Evan Tordalis, multipass.
One moment.
Okay.
I hear Ruby Rod's going to be on the honeymoon cruise.
Oh, damn. Ruby Rod. That was such a great character.
It's absolutely one of the best characters ever. Chris Tucker nailed it.
He did. Oh God, he did. He took such a one-off casual character and turned it into a star.
Funny story about that. Apparently, Luc Besson. You saw how ridiculous his costumes were. Luc Besson had way worse costumes than that, and he showed them to him first because he had them make really awful costumes to get Chris to get into the costumes he actually wanted him in.
Oh,
Evantor, you
damn.
find kind of like a locket, like a watch, closed. It's not a watch, but I'm just trying to give you the shape, kind of like round. A picture on the outside carved into it of an extremely beautiful woman with her hair out in symmetric patterns, someone give me a religion check, unless you just want to wing a guess.
I can try.
Well, actually, I'm sorry. This would just be Aventor.
Yeah, I'm the only one down there.
All right.
So here we go. I'll probably have to let our
You're
heavenly
probably gonna have
friend.
to. You're probably gonna have to let us try.
I am sure I will.
Now
Hey, hey,
you
Avatar.
recognize that it is an image of Sunni.
Hey, Avatar. What's going on down there?
I have found an artifact.
Hmm.
Do you want us to come down?
I do not know that there's anything worth exploring down here further.
Just Aventor and his precious.
My precious. I shall ascend.
Okay.
I'm going to come back up with the
Do
pocket
you have
watch.
the? Do you, what kind of creature are you again?
What am I?
Yeah.
Mechanically, I am a Dampier that was a fairy. That's why I can fly.
Well, how big are you?
I'm 6'6". I'm
Is 4
tall and
feet enough? Is 4 feet enough width for you to just fly up there, or do you got to take that rope or bucket? I don't know if that makes a difference. Like I
oh, it,
couldn't fly down there because my wingspan would be too big to do it.
I mean, like that's all for like mechanics and stuff. But I've just been
I'm trying to learn both sides of the game here, so I'm just asking.
right. In terms of flavor, I do not actually have wings. This is all me using gravity.
Ah, okay,
That's why he was the best person to go down.
I see.
So unlike something that actually can manipulate those forces, I can be knocked out of the sky because mechanically fairies can't hover. So
Yeah.
unlike a beholder, like if you can't knock them prone because they just float.
Right? Okay.
I don't actually get that benefit because I got to play by the mechanics of the thing, but I can flavor it.
Aventor, as you surface, you realize that this is in fact a locket. It opens. Has tiny hinges on one side. If you would care to open it.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just to be all flashy and showy. Uh,
Just don't say
Boom! Save
Yahtzee
versus
bet.
death.
yeah, I use my mage hand basically to open it. Like gravitational forces
Um,
manifest around it, and the lock opens. It's floating a few inches
it
off my
is
palm because I'm
It is
cool.
in fact a cameo. There's a picture of the Baron's wife, whom you recognize from the other artwork in the house. And then on the inside of the cover that opened, there's a picture of the Baron himself. So it's like a cameo of the two of them. And Asteria, I will now need a religion check from you.
Okay.
I'll be right back, gents. I need to use
I
the
can
bathroom.
give you that.
Okay.
Can I guidance
Yeah.
this?
Yes, she can.
I'm definitely going to need the guidance that because that was a crappy roll. 11.
10's good enough. You recognize that not only is this marked for Sunni, it is in fact a holy symbol of Sun that has been repurposed as a cameo for the husband and wife, their love.
Yeah, I kind of relay this. It is interesting that a holy symbol of Soon would find its way into a cameo like this. Perhaps it was a memento of their love, perhaps, since she was the goddess of love. But otherwise, it seems like an odd thing to do.
All right, so we got to keep going down, I guess.
Or we
Yeah.
can go somewhere
Really
else.
big
We can
ones,
check
probably.
the we can check
No,
the
I don't mean
graveyard.
here. I mean, no. We still need to go to the basement.
We are in the basement.
Um,
Yeah,
are you sure?
I think so. Greg can confirm it. we're not, then we go wherever that is. But my understanding is this is the lowest level of the building.
Okay, I guess in my head I was picturing it looking differently.
Yeah, because I think
I wasn't expecting like a well.
I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting the well to be in the basement. Normally, when you have wells, they're usually like outside.
Right.
So, yeah, it kind of looks like what happened is what I'd like to find out is how this locket got into the well. If I were to guess, I would say probably the Baron's wife threw it down there.
Oh.
Maybe the
She was
Baron
kinda
got thrown down there.
My horror
That's
writer
you?
brain was thinking that locket was held onto by a body at one point.
Yeah,
I was
but
waiting for
I
something to
would.
jump out at me.
I was. Yeah, I was just kind of thinking. Yeah, but wouldn't Vantor wouldn't have noticed that?
Either that or that scary chick from the Ring climbing out of the well.
Sadako.
Horror writers.
So now you have a holy symbol from Soon and a faint voice from the cistern saying, Bjorn, where are you, Bjorn? Where are you, boy?
So
I'm
the
going to
voice
cast
stopped.
detect magic and see if the locket glows.
No.
Sounds like Jen is trying to say something.
Nope, I was just letting when he was talking about how weird it was. Welcome to my world, because that's my
But
husband
she's
talking.
married to me. Welcome to my nightmare.
I'm nice, little Alice
I
Cooper.
think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna feel right at home.
Okay.
First real concert I ever went to see, Alice Cooper.
Nice.
Nice.
I am
Did
getting
anybody
a
else-
Prince of Darkness vibe with this episode.
Did anybody else notice that the voice started up once nothing was in the cistern once more?
Yes.
Put the familiar down, no voice. Everybody's out of the cistern. Voice again.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering whether the voice was tied to the locket or not, but it doesn't seem like it is.
I have something that I don't know. It seems obvious to me. We want to talk to this guy, to this ghost. We might need something from him. He is looking for his dog. What if we find his dog?
Where would you suggest we look?
I don't know, but there's a whole grounds around here. Maybe he's outside. Maybe he's in another room.
I float the locket around. We do have something of his.
That is true.
Can you hear us, sir? Can you communicate now? Anything
Bjorn, where are you, boy?
You know, this almost reminds me of a spell done in reverse. There is a piece of arcane magic known as a magic mouth, which allows one to leave messages. They're usually activated by the presence of someone entering a space. This almost seems like a pre-recorded message that plays until someone enters the space.
It could be an echo of his spirit.
I have not had any dealings with the undead, but this is interesting.
Yeah, we may have our share yet tonight. I think the only place left to look is the graveyard. I mean,
Wasn't there another chunk of this basement down here, or is it just this one room?
Oh, there was one other room we didn't open. We
Yeah.
can check that before we go.
Yeah, if you walk out that doorway, you can see there to your northeast, there's a door you haven't opened.
Yeah. I'll mage hand it open.
Huh. Let me check something. Evantor, I don't think your lighting is showing up properly. It should be.
Yeah, mine's not either.
I didn't
Okay.
either.
What is my lighting supposed to be?
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, you're looking at somebody else's.
Oh, I'm
screen,
looking
not
at
mine.
Mike's.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
long,
yeah.
as long as everyone else is seeing okay. This is weird.
I'm having to see through mics in some cases. Right now, I can see what's to the right of me and what's above me, but I can't see anything below me.
I'm having the same problem.
Okay, now, yeah, that works. Now I can see.
All right. So just so
Is that better, D?
Yep, that works.
was he able to successfully mage hand the door open?
No, it appears to be stuck. Let me check
Stuck or
something on
locked?
each hand. Stuck, like physically stuck.
Okay.
I still got the crowbar.
Yeah, I was thinking we might have to do that.
I don't got the strength to use it, but I got it.
You can give it to me or
I'll pass it
I
off
have
to
a
him.
15. Yeah, I have a 15, and I think Urk has 16. Yeah. But if you're going to give it to me, I'll do it.
Well, the two of you can work together and redouble your efforts.
Yeah, you can help me.
Get advantage on the roll.
Why does that sound creepy when
Well, I get
Avatar says it?
advantage just for having the crowbar, right? Yeah.
Everything's a little weird and creepy when I say it.
Yeah, if I can't get it, then we'll let her.
Except for some reason, Evan Dallas multipass. That sounded perfectly normal.
All right, let me try it like this.
All right.
Evan Tordalis multipass.
Oh yeah. I guess I could guidance.
See,
No, it's
you
straight
you
text.
win all secret sex lips with that.
Secret sex lips.
All right. Does a 12 open it?
Does this become sex lies and videotape all of a sudden?
No.
It was a Deadpool quote.
Asteria 12 does not open it.
Okay. All right, then I just hand
But
the
you
crowbar
do
over to her.
feel
and
it.
say,
You do feel it like shift a little bit, but it doesn't give. It's too
Okay.
stuck.
All right, I hand the crowbar over to Urk and say, "You do it."
Like I said, you two could have done it together and got advantage on the roll.
I got advantage on it because that's why the crowbar.
Oh, okay. I see the two rolls. Wow, that's bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to get next to me then, so I can have.
You have the crowbar. Yeah, I don't need to do that.
Yeah, Irk, he wants you to wedge your tool into that frame. I'm sorry, she wants you to wedge your tool into that frame.
Wedge it in deep.
Yeah, I caught
then-
that, but don't I
And
get
then move it
advantage if he's
back
next
and
to me?
forth.
You
I think
already
you
get
get
it from
advantage
using the crowbar.
if you buy her a drink first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's face it. Not everybody has the tool the length of Bjorn's.
That's true.
Urk
So
hasn't had a
strength
large
check
cast
then?
on him yet.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, strength
it's a
with
strength
advantage.
check.
Yes.
And you can have advantage for being helped.
Okay.
Just think of her as your fluffer.
Oh, shit!
the
Double
fluffing
crit!
works.
Wow.
Super fluffing.
I'm
Well,
not only
very
ready for this
smoothly.
movie, I'm set to do the next one too.
That's a Bjorn roll.
What
Yeah,
are you
buddy.
doing, Stepbird? No, nothing.
Yeah.
The door, you wedge the door open easily. Beyond it, this cold, windowless room contains a pair of wood frame beds, two narrow wardrobes, and an old rug. Mounted on the east wall between the beds is a wooden shelf supporting a pair of candlesticks. The candles are unlit. This is obviously servants' quarters.
Yeah. All right. Then I guess we're going back.
And you hear from the well, Bjorn, where are you, boy? Bjorn, don't leave me here by myself.
He wants to investigate the room just to make sure there's not anything hidden in the room.
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
I want to investigate the room.
Oh, sure. Just give me an investigation roll.
So close to a 20.
So
I can give her guidance.
Did you guys notice that's the first time that
Well, I
the
don't think
ghost
15's
in
going to
the
help it.
well said something different?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm almost tempted to drop Deer's mechanical beast down there to see if it has a reaction.
I just don't know what to do down there.
Well, that's the thing. Once we go down there, it disappears, which means that we're either supposed to find the next clue or we're in the wrong spot, or I don't know. I don't know what that
Maybe.
means, but it means something that it goes away when we go down there.
You notice nothing beyond what I described to you. The room is servants' quarters.
Okay. Let's check the portal. It's the only thing else I can think of to do.
Maybe we can find something that represents the dog. Perhaps a portrait, a statuette.
I go back into the room and I pull out the portrait of the dog that I took from upstairs. Then I'm gonna get Bronx to start going bark, 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 bark.
It's too good.
It is.
And you're lowering this into the well?
No, I'm putting it in the room,
Yeah.
and then like I said, I'm getting the dog to bark to see if maybe hearing the dog will cause him to come up into the room, and then he can see the portrait.
Your dog?
Yep.
You hear from the well, "Why must you mock my pain?" Bjorn, where are you, boy? Bjorn.
Well, legitimate reaction.
Okay.
What did you last yawn?
Bjorn, where are you, boy?
I'll pick up the picture and catch up to the group.
That was a fascinating experiment.
Yep. Unfortunately, unless we find the dog, I don't think we're going to make any progress here.
All right, but I mean, think about the things that he said differently. One, he didn't. He made it sound as if he said, "Don't leave me here alone" when we tried to leave.
Yeah,
No,
but
he
what are we
said-
supposed to do?
He said, Bjorn, don't leave me here alone.
I think that he was talking to us.
Do you want to all of us go down into the cistern?
I don't know what's down there that would be worth going down there for.
I think we got to find the dog.
Yeah.
Well, when one experiments, one should present all possibilities to arrive at a proper solution. Come along, Earth. Let us test your hypothesis.
Okay.
And I suppose the rest of you will need to secure a rope, and Eventor and Void will just float down the hole again.
Okay.
Or you can cast Featherfall.
I was suggesting that you tie off a rope to something because you will need a way to get back up. Featherfall will not help us get up.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you got a rope, you can climb down. There's no need for me to waste a spell slot if we got a rope.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
And I go
So-
down there as well.
Who's
Yeah, I guess
going
so.
to-
Yeah, we'll set up the rope, I guess.
It's like everyone going down?
Yeah. That's where Irk wants to see, so we're doing it.
Okay.
This is
I
science,
think it's a
damn
bad
it.
idea, but okay.
I'm waiting at the top of the well to see what these three idiots are going to do first.
Yeah.
Smart. Okay. You are in a cistern of water. Barely-
You cut out there, Greg.
I can't hear
You're in the cistern of a well. Are you going to search, or what's
Yeah.
the plan?
you. I guess we'll search. Let me see. Let me.
Yeah, since I've already searched, I probably shouldn't get a roll. You guys do it.
I'll roll investigation with guidance.
I will investigate as well.
All right. Let's see if guidance will help this. 16.
You know what? I am going to give Irk guidance.
I could probably use it. I only got an 11.
That's
Yeah,
probably
it's
not going to
not gonna
matter then. 13.
13.
Now. As
Yeah.
Eventor shifts, like the world kind of like hazes around you slightly, Irk. And for a moment, you almost feel like you're in two places at once.
Whoa.
I am warping space and time. Ha 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 ha.
I've never seen this before.
You find water.
So there's nothing down here. All right. I guess we're going back up.
Why don't you want us to leave? Won't talk at all now that we're down here.
Then perhaps we should ask our questions above. And
Do that.
I'm going to check the ceiling. Or is there a ceiling down here? It opened up into a larger space?
A bit. I mean, not much.
Okay.
It's not
Yeah.
like a whole huge chamber. It's just a cistern where someone dug a well.
Okay, it's going to be too crowded down here for all that, so there's no real roof. Yeah, I'm gonna float back up.
Yeah, let's go back up.
Okay.
As you're floating up, you hear a voice from the distance saying, "Bjorn, where are you, boy?"
I'm freezing in place when I hear that. I'm going to start looking around the shaft right at the point where I heard the voice. Is there something that's triggering it?
No, doesn't seem to be.
Do I see anything, Greg?
Nope.
Anything? All right.
Yeah. I think we should just get out of here.
Just out of curiosity.
There's nothing.
Was there anything in the bucket? Or was it just an empty bucket that we lowered into the water?
It was a bucket. At the moment, there's water in it because you lowered it into the water and then raised it back up.
The water is the key to it all. I know it. It is smart water.
Not dock water?
In a world where water is smart and the players are not, the DM laughs at their getting hung up on every little non-essential mystery.
It's only
All right.
dark water if Jennifer Connelly is here.
Yeah.
Only if she remakes
Dark
the Japanese original.
She was in a movie called Dark Water.
I know, but there was
Yeah.
it was a remake of a Japanese film.
Yeah.
Right.
J horror, man. Don't be a snob. Broaden your horror horizon, son. Get foreign.
It ain't happening.
All right. All right. Speaking
Like,
of
I
Horror
refuse to
Horizons,
read
let's get to the
subtitles.
graveyard.
I refuse to read subtitles on my scaries.
I'm
Okay,
sitting there
y'all.
reading the words and I miss the gore splattering everywhere.
What's the plan?
Yes,
Me, go to the graveyard. I got nothing else.
All right, then let's go to the graveyard.
All right.
I mean, have we thoroughly explored the house, or is there any rooms left unexplored? Maybe we can find something.
I think we checked everything.
All right, graveyard it is.
You feel fairly confident that you have checked every portion of this house. There is, a poltergeist in the attic.
A poltergeist who kicks our asses.
I don't think we should take on the poltergeist without taking a long rest.
You messed with her stuff.
Hmm.
But yeah, just FYI, you feel fairly confident that there are no doorways you didn't search at some point. You've at least looked into every room here.
Part of messing with her stuff seems to involve talking to her or being anywhere in her room. So
Yeah. Again, that's something I would not do without a long rest.
yeah, she hits way too hard.
We need the hit points and the spell slots for that.
All right, cruising back out. Let's check out the foggy exterior then.
Yeah.
Okay, are you going down through the front door?
Yeah. Why not?
Is the front door the closest door to the graveyard, or was there another exit?
Yeah, if you let me, since you're the one on sharing screen, if you want to move over to the right, I just grabbed you for a moment to use you for illustration. That is, if you are moving, I will just move you over. That is where the front door is that you came in, that you busted down, because, why knock? And you saw through various windows that there is a path leading from where you are, right where I've just placed you, as if you walked out the front door. A passage to a path to the south that would lead to the family cemetery in the backyard.
Okay.
It's visible, and then when you were speaking with the two individuals upstairs, she referenced it directly.
Okay. All right. I guess we're going to check it out.
Yeah, you can walk straight down there if you would like.
All right.
Asteria, as you approach. Oh, an inventory. Whoa! Back up.
Okay.
Asteria,
Right here.
back to where
Right
you
here?
just were.
Okay. I think I was around here.
Yeah, you can see from there, and no, nothing's going to jump out and attack you right now.
Okay.
A 7-foot tall wrought iron fence encloses a small graveyard south of the chalet. Set into the north side of the enclosure is the gate. That would be right here.
Mm-hmm.
With the name Brantifact worked into an arch above it. Beyond that, there you can see into the yard, that you can't see very clearly, but you see that there are, let's say, mounds of dirt, graves with headstones. You can see all of that from where you are right now.
Where is the portal?
Didn't they say that you had to line one of the graves for it to open?
No, I sensed one.
There's not like a neon sign that says portal this way.
Well, he
There
was
is
thinking
if
it'd
I'm
be
a
like
horizon walker and I already sensed where it was.
Yeah,
Yes, you did. And you sense that it is in the graveyard.
some portals are visible, I guess, but some are not.
So
Strictly
I
physical.
the where of my being able to use that ability is muffled.
I mean, you're just learning to use that ability. You're very new at it. So you can sense that there is a portal within 60 to 70 feet to the south, slight southwest. I mean, you gain the ability to magically sense the presence of a planar portal. You can detect the distance and direction.
Yeah.
So it's not like an X marks the spot,
I see.
but
Okay.
you know where it is, ish. You know it's in that graveyard.
Hmm. I could cast detect magic and see if anything glows.
I mean, or, and I'm just going out on a limb here, y'all could search the graveyard.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Well, that's where we were headed to. You stopped us with your description.
All right. And yeah, in the meantime, I'm kind of like doing a prayer to Mistra to protect us from anything that might be here.
The gate's not locked.
Okay.
See no reason why it would be.
I don't use the gate.
Mage.
I float 15 foot above the ground and just pass over top of the gate.
Yeah, I'll just mage hand the gate open.
Yeah, it opens. Eventor, Steria, Urk, where are you? Urk, are you hanging back or are you joining the others?
Uh, I am joining the others.
Okay. All right.
Oh, okay, hold on 1 second. You can see that there are 4 graves here. The first headstone that you come across says Baron Brentifax, husband, father, hunter. And then in quotes it says, let no man stand above another.
Hmm. And then the other one says Arch Stanton.
Don't get that one.
Good, the bad, and the ugly.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to look at the second one?
Yeah.
I'm going to ready an
It's-
action. I will
It
ready an
says,
Eldritch Blast in case of undead presence all of a sudden.
it says, Bjorn, hound of Brentifax, faithful to the end.
Mm-hmm.
So the dog is dead as well. And I kind of pray for the dog to find his master.
I pray for him to find a new one, but hey.
Mm-hmm.
Out of curiosity, is there like a collar on the gravestone or like a
No,
toy or
it's a gravestone and a grave.
Okay. Let's check the other two.
The next one says, Hedithe, our pride and joy, lost too soon. And the fourth
Elithne.
says, Sophine, beloved daughter, may she find peace at last.
Okay. I'm kind of curious about the one that says Elithne. Does it look like any? Does it look like anything look irregular, like anything out of the ordinary? I could make an investigation roll.
No. They just look like graves.
Okay. I'm just trying to see whether something's been tampered with or.
You said the name.
And,
Oh, go
that's
ahead.
a good roll. If you had to guess, you would say that the third one, Luthe, was more recent than the others, had been, covered more recently, which is interesting because if you recall from last week, Haluthe died when she was very young, and she died before Sylphine did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one seems odd. And the other thing that seems odd is that one of the squatters had mentioned that name when we talked about getting the map from the Raven and Candlekeep.
But
But that
Sophie
one's
told,
more recent.
which is odd because Sophie said that you had to lay down in one of them, and the next day you were gone. I think she said it was the fourth one.
I don't
She
remember.
did.
What's the fourth one? Okay.
The child's grave.
Sophie, she didn't say a name. She said the fourth grave.
We can check it out.
Shall we?
It's dark and
I'm just
misty.
saying. I'm not gonna get in a grave. I'm just saying.
You're
I'm not
saying
getting
what?
into it
Dirk?
either.
I'm sorry?
I'm not gonna get in a grave. I'm just saying. We are
I was going to cast.
are a free people. We do not like
Birds
anywhere
do not
near.
want to be underground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are we doing?
Firstly, I'm going to cast Detect Magic and see if anything seems out of the ordinary.
Well, you'd last for 10 minutes, so it's probably still up.
Yeah. Do I see anything?
One moment, Greg's making bacon.
Starting to rain in the graveyard.
Is that lightning behind you, or is that just your computer screen changing? His blinds flash for a moment.
Who, me?
Yeah.
There's definitely lightning here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the window behind you lit up a bit. I wasn't sure if it's just
Yeah,
catching.
you're probably
light.
getting the residuals of our weather.
Yeah,
There was that tropical
it's
storm
been
this
the whole
weekend.
weekend here. Hold on.
Shall we exhume the animal?
Do you
I'm
want
not
to
really
dig it up?
liking the idea of like taking a dog corpse and bringing it down to the well.
Oh, have no fear. It's likely bones by now.
And there's no reaction from his detect magic.
Okay. That's strange. I'm thinking I should try an Arcana check and see if anything.
Actually, I'm sorry. I thought that was smaller. In the third grave, there is a faint aura of magic.
Oh.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. So yeah, so I'm gonna look to see what's glowing.
It's underground. You would have to
So
dig for it.
we'd had that. Now that is worth exhuming. All right. Um, I'm starting to think maybe somebody should go back and get those shovels in the house.
All right. I will fly back and get the shovels.
Okay.
Yeah, if you recall, there was a shovel and a rake just inside the front door that you just came out of.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just go back and get those.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I had anything that might make a difference, but I don't think I've got anything that's gonna move that much earth.
Mage hand, 5 pounds of dirt at a time.
Yeah, that's all I got right now. I don't have move earth, so
I direct Bronx to start digging.
yeah. Guess we're gonna have to.
Good dog.
So
Okay, so let me make sure I got this. Urk is going back to
I'm
the
getting
door to get the shovel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking we would start once he got back.
But Dee just commanded her dog to start digging.
Oh. I'm thinking maybe I should
So
move back.
initiative.
Oh, all right.
I was about to move back. Nope. All right, at this point, I kind of call to Urk, like, we're. You might want to
And
hold off. on that.
everyone is where you are. And initiative.
Okay.
All right, 11.
Let's see. I am back here. Click on that and initiative. Damn, I got a 6.
You know, I was starting to think, like, okay, I'm rolling really badly. And
It makes sense I go
Now
first.
I'm
I did say I had a
now
ready
I'm looking at
action.
5s and 6s, and suddenly I don't feel so bad.
What did you say, Jeff?
I said it makes sense for me to go first. I did say I had a ready to action.
Right?
Yeah.
Sorry, turn order is being weird again. I should be able to delete someone from turn order.
Hmm.
And these ones that it hid, I should be able to make visible. What a pain in the ass.
I'm not sure you're using the buttons correctly.
Yeah, as long as you can keep track of the order, I think we should be okay.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I just ignore. Oh, you guys are see. That one is gone. Ignore the one that I just dragged to the bottom. But there are others. So, and I'll work on the rest later. So what you see as the dog starts to dig is a creature, humanoid, made of straw, wearing raggedy clothes and with button eyes and a funky hat.
A friggin' scarecrow is coming out of the grave.
Yep. And it had a pitchfork.
Does he have a brain?
But it dropped it, and it's now going to be just clawing. At the same time,
Is this a scary story to tell in the dark by any chance?
nope, this is a scary story to tell in the light.
Well, it's night out and foggy. Count.
At the same time, two creepy ass hands just claw their way out from the dirt.
Oh, damn.
Dun, 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 dun.
Almost like, I don't know, crawling claws of some sort.
Oh, wow.
Dun, 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 dun.
Scarecrows and disembodied hands. All right. It's a party
And since
now.
the doggy, since the scarecrow's first, I'm not going to roll on surprise, but
Does one of these hands belong to Michael Caine?
perhaps.
I was wondering if you were going to get that one, Mike.
Yeah.
One of them used to belong to Ash and work in housewares.
Shop, shop
His own.
smart.
Nice.
Shop S Smart. Okay. So there is a scarecrow clumsily swiping at D. Um,
Don't I get to use my held action first?
what was your held action?
I said I was preparing an Eldritch Blast in case anything hostile popped up over in the graveyard.
You were pointing at a different gravestone when that happened. You can have a single Eldritch Blast, not a series.
That's all I've got at this level, anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead. You can take an Eldritch Blast at. Are you
Alright.
taking it at the Scarecrow or the Crowing Claws?
I'll do it at the claw because I did specifically say undead, so crawling claw it is.
Don't do that. Nothing can stop the claw.
Ooh. That's probably going to hit a claw.
Next time, Gadget.
That
Next
hit
time.
the claw.
That's
Let me check
Claw will
something.
take 8 points of force damage and be pushed 10 feet away from my direction.
Damn. No. Boom. It just smashed back against the gravestone and crunched to the ground.
Damn.
Very nice.
Do you have a name for that move?
Oh. Gravimetric equation. Fierce repulsion. I forgot to do my formula.
Nice.
So yeah, it slammed straight back against the headstone and just crushed down. Meanwhile, D, you did get hit by one of the skeleton's claws. So D, you take 3 points of damage and
Oh, wait a second.
4 points of slashing damage, and I need a wisdom save.
Hold on a second. Jennifer,
Yes.
does your Steel Defender have a reaction?
Oh, that's right. Because if I'm on the Steel Defender, if he doesn't attack the Steel Defender, then he has his roll at disadvantage.
The Steel
Okay.
Defender will defend.
He had advantage, but then he had disadvantage.
So just regular roll.
Yeah. So I
You're
need
still
your
going to
save.
tag her?
Yeah.
So that was a
Mhm.
what save?
A wisdom save.
Ooh. Ooh, no.
Oh, you are frightened. You must move away from the scarecrow when it's your turn until you are at least 30 feet away.
Oh, actually, I have advantage to avoid being frightened.
Okay,
Oh, nice.
you can roll again, and we'll take the higher of the two if you have an advantage on that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. What's your frightened?
Ah.
Frightened?
In its defense, it's a very frightening scarecrow. It looks like Large Marge.
In my
Dark Knight of
book,
the
really,
Scarecrow.
any scarecrow moving around is pretty frightening.
Is it the Jeepers Creepers beast?
So yeah, you're afraid, and you took 4 points of damage. Which, yeah, Mike, to your point, if this creature made of straw just suddenly came to life and slashed me for 4 points of damage, I'd be pretty damn scared too.
Yeah.
Evantor.
All right.
There's a scarecrow, a crawling claw, and you just smashed the shit out of another crawling claw against a tombstone.
Scarecrow this time, since it has proved to be a viable threat, and let's face it, it appears more
Yeah.
threatening than just a disembodied hand.
Yeah, I could use the pushback too.
Yep. Let's hope I hit.
Somebody's thumping.
That was me. Sorry, you hit. They're not very hard to hit.
Gravimetric equation. Forceful repulsion. All right. Ooh, it's straw. You know, straw doesn't have a whole lot of mass. So I blew out a little bit of straw, but it still moves 10 feet backward.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I needed.
So it should push it
Okay.
to like there. From my position, Greg.
You went from there.
Yeah.
So okay.
And I have no usable bonus action at this time. Oh wait, I do have a usable bonus action. Let me check and make sure it's not an action. Oh, cool! It is a bonus action. I will. I'm going to use my little familiar circle in place of this right now. I'll draw another one if I need one. As a bonus action, Evantor reaches out. Localized singularity. And a larger black hole appears.
I gotta say that really sucks.
Near these two, and the skeleton. Let's see if it gets. If I'll be able to hit with it. Gets to roll on my attack. How much damage this does? Does 1d8. Okay, yeah. So I'm going for the scarecrow again.
And what? Well, I'm sorry. What is this that you're taking as a bonus action?
Okay, the actual ability is Warlock, Path of the Fathom, or Tentacle of the Deep from the Fathomless Warlock. But I am using it, of course, flavoring it as another black hole. And so it's kind of like a spiritual weapon. I create this thing I can use. It gets to attack. It will do cold damage. And if it hits, it will reduce the speed of whatever it hits by 10. If you look at my sheet, you can see it as Tentacle of the Deep there. All right, I can just put it in the thing.
I got it.
There you go. So,
Okay.
all right, so it's my spell attack modifier, so it should hit like my Eldritch Blast, so I'll just say Eldritch Blast is plus d6, all right, so advanced roller. And roll. Ooh, 21. I assume that's a hit.
Yep.
God, I hope so.
And
No,
this
no.
was against the Scarecrow or the Claw?
Against the Scarecrow.
Okay.
All right, and it will hit for 4 points of cold damage, and the Scarecrow's speed for an entire turn is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay.
That will be my turn.
Cool. All right. The crawling claw is crawling towards Asteria.
Lovely.
It's going to grope you because that's all it can do. It's a hand.
Manos, the hands of fate.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Oh!
Damn.
Okay.
it super groped you.
Damn. Goddamn super gropers.
Damn it.
It's a super grope. Super grope. It's really freaky. Yow.
Yikes.
Temptation's grope. Whoa, 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 whoa.
You take 9 slashing damage.
Dang.
Okay.
Oh, wait, that was critical. You take 13 slashing damage.
Yow.
Damn.
Okay.
And it missed on its second one.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, damn. It's got a multi attack. Holy shit. It's one hand, but it can hit
Hey,
twice. Double jab you.
I
Yeah.
challenge you, sir.
Some people have talented hands, okay?
Okay.
Well, it wasn't going to go into that. It seemed inappropriate.
Is it my turn now?
Not the stereo.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Then I think I was going to do something with the Scarecrow, but since I'm in immediate danger from that claw, I think I'm going to hit it with a guiding bolt. Second level.
Damn, I thought the Scarecrow was going to be the bigger threat.
14.
14 hits.
Awesome. So that's upcast. And then, so it's going to be, okay. That's 22, and then he gets another D8 because I have cast it.
Oh, shit. On the claw,
Yep.
he just vanishes in a flash of radiant energy.
Damn.
Okay.
Stare
then I'm gonna
Smackdown.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna go back, and then I'm gonna give myself healing word as my bonus action because I really need the help right now.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 7 points back. So yeah, let me go ahead and add that in.
We never did take a long rest.
Nope.
That's what I've been saying.
You didn't even take a short rest.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So so I've moved back. So that's going to be my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I still got a.
There is a crushed creeping claw against a tombstone. There is the
Pile of ash.
cinder of one that Asteria just took care of, and there is a scarecrow on the south end of the graveyard.
Okay. What we got going here? How many feet is that? Let me find out.
I'm sure you're within bow range. Yeah, easily.
I was hoping to hit this guy down here.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah?
You got a longbow, right?
Yeah.
120 feet's your short range,
Okay.
or maybe 150, because your
I
outside
bel-
range is 600.
It is 150.
Yeah. Yeah, you
I
can
mean,
hit from there.
you're within 60 feet of him as the
Okay.
eagle flies, so to speak. So
Yeah, longbows are no joke, dog.
15.
Nice. Especially in the hands of a ranger.
15 hits.
Nice.
And 11 piercing.
I'm curious to find out if this thing is resistant to piercing damage, though.
Yeah, okay. As your arrow plunges into it, you notice it does go in, but then it just kind of hangs loose. Like, I mean, you shot an arrow into a bundle of straw, basically.
Oh.
I shot an
But
arrow in the air. Where it came down, I know not where.
it does kind of, I don't want to say wince, but jerk back. Like, you can tell that you hit it.
Hey, see if there's a harvesting scythe in that shed.
Does the
I
fact
got
that they're
something I can
magic
do
arrows
at
make
one
any
my
difference?
turn.
The magic arrows?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
I mean, you
I
did
got
hurt
something.
it, but to Jeff's point, it's resistant.
Right. Okay.
I got something. I
Not
can use
immune,
against them. It's
just
fine.
resistant.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, that is what I can do this turn.
Okay.
Oh man, it sucks being low level, only having the one attack.
Yeah.
Yep.
E, you're up.
So I'm gonna move further back, going, Jesus, criminy. I have cousins that would like to use you for housing. But you know what?
Yeah, I think you've got the same trick I do, so might as well use it.
I'm gonna do some firebolt.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Little fire scarecrow.
Some winged monkeys told me to use it.
Oh, you missed.
I thought I would, but that's all I could do.
Yeah.
Just
It's fine.
remember, Mr. Simeon gave you excellent advice. It's up to you to follow through.
One moment. Okay. Movement. Oh,
Yeah, I stole 10 feet of movement, but it's still going to be able to reach you guys. Shit.
That's fine.
Oh, wait.
oh.
Didn't, D, you got to go 30 feet away, too, though.
Okay. I thought I just couldn't move forward with frightened.
No, he
Oh,
said you actually
D,
had to...
I need. I'm sorry, D. I need a wisdom save from you to see if you could have even attacked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he told you on your next turn you've got to flee. You got to move 30 feet away from it.
But you're okay. You still don't like it, but you got over the magical fright.
Nice.
So never mind.
Sorry,
You're good.
don't like it.
I have to need 30
Mhm.
feet out.
Rockin' the Casbah. Rockin' the Casbah. It's one of my favorite things to sing at karaoke.
And D, it walks right over to you.
All right, now if I had to move 30 feet, I had to readjust.
D makes me think of the twins from Batman Beyond.
Yeah,
Oh wait, D moves all the way up there. So
it was
sorry,
Diddy and what?
Sorry, you were closer.
Didn't they
Yeah,
both call each
yeah, I
other
get it.
D?
They did both call each other Didi. Okay. Or D. Yeah. Harley's grandchildren.
Yeah, that's below my armor class.
Steve's always rocking the high armor class.
Your
Yeah,
armor
you
class
need a
is
16.
16, Asteria, isn't it?
16, yeah.
Yeah. So they hit you. The first claw hit you.
Oh, okay. I thought you were rerolling.
Nope, they get multi attack.
Okay.
and I need wisdom save. Well, let's do this in order. You take 7 slashing,
Yeah, great.
and I need a wisdom save.
All right, let's see. I don't do too bad with wisdom usually.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all. I think I'm fine.
You're fine.
Hmm.
And D, I need another wisdom save.
D D D D D D D D.
D,
Jen,
Mine went out for a minute. What do I need to make?
wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
you're okay. Evantor,
All right. First singularity will move into range, and it will attempt to grasp it in its irresistible pull of gravity once again. $17.
But
what
it
are
was
we
it on
trying
the
to do
edge
here?
of 17.
Oh, Stevie Nicks. That's my favorite Stevie Nicks song. What did you say, Greg?
What are we doing here?
My singularity, my sphere of darkness here, is attacking. And so, as heat and light, mass, and energy are drawn into its vicinity, all the ambient warmth disappears as the cold space surrounds. And it will take 5 points of cold damage and lose 10 feet of movement once again.
Dang.
That's my
So
bonus
is that
thing.
20? Is that minus 20 now? Do they stack like that?
It's not supposed to stack. I mean, this is just 5 points of damage.
No, I thought the one of the creature already lost 10 feet. Was that something else?
No, it doesn't stack. It's just
Okay.
each round.
Okay.
Yeah, and now I will pepper it with gravimetric repulsion equation once again. And before I do that, I think I will position myself over here to make it a nice straight line attack. And we will fire our Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Ouch.
It's 13 going to
That's a
hit.
hit.
All right.
Wow. That's so basically you can't fail that shit.
It's got a low AC apparently. I'm not doing much damage because straw is just like there's no real mass to hit.
But
Right.
you're pushing it around. That
But
helps a lot.
I am pushing around. I got a little battlefield control going on. That's kind of what I was building Eventor for.
It's a
So
psychological battle.
yeah, so 10 feet further back. Push the scarecrow, Greg.
I will.
Give Asteria some room, some breathing
Other
room.
things are happening.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. A couple more claws, it looks like. Okay.
Okay. Evantor.
That's my turn.
All right. And I'm gonna
All right.
throw my. Yeah.
Hold on. A couple more claws clawed their way out the ground.
All right.
Cause this is thriller night.
and it's
The
clawing
needle's
at
broken in the dark.
Yeah, baby.
Nice one. It's the boss.
Oh my. Inventory, you just got clawed.
Evantor is 15 feet in the air, as indicated by that
They
little
float.
spear. Yeah. Oh.
They
How dare
all
you take
float
away
down
my
here,
advantage?
apparently.
It's the Dalek thing.
I got flying
Elevate.
fisted.
Elevate.
I did love that they answered that question like, "Oh, we can beat Daleks with stairs."
You take 6 points of slashing damage.
Damn.
All right. That'll take me down to 15. I'm really pissed that a single hand gets to make 2 attacks.
Right?
He's giving you the finger.
He is definitely giving me the finger. Talk about being intrusive.
You got to use maximum effort for that.
Like what was that? Like the doctor in Cannonball Run. I just gave her a little prick.
D, you got slashed for 3.
That was at disadvantage. Okay. My armor class 18 and they're at disadvantage.
Oh, hold on a second.
Yes. That's why the second one didn't hit you at all.
Greg, would you allow me
Yeah.
to use a reaction on that attack?
Reaction to what?
On the attack that I took.
What is your reaction?
Shield. That'll take my AC up to 20. Will that avoid the attack?
That will avoid one of them.
I'm good with that. Less damage is better.
So you take 3 instead of 6.
All right. Get
Just
3
as a
back.
wizard.
Wizard. And now my AC will be 18 until my turn comes back around.
Right.
I mean 20 until my turn comes back around. I was looking at my hit points. And that is a spell slot spent.
And Hysteria.
All right. I want to get rid of this scarecrow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slam it with a chromatic orb, and if it hits, I'm going to use my channel divinity to max damage it.
Nice.
It's going to be lightning damage.
Ooh. Oh, storm sorcery. Or no, Tempest Cleric, right?
Oh, and it crits!
Oh.
Nice.
And it crits for max damage.
Oh.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, let me
Hell
find
yeah.
out what that is.
That's
Because it's going to be
3d8.
double whatever.
Isn't
the
it
total is.
chromatic orb is 3d8, so that's 24, so 48 points.
Yeah, it's 48 points of damage on him for lightning. Yeah.
Kazam.
In the name of Mistra, down with you.
Damn, calling on Mistra and shit.
But Mistra put me here.
Well, tell her you sucked at your job.
Yeah.
And yeah, go ahead, give me your.
It's max damage. I mean, it's automatic max damage because of my channel divinity. So it's 48
48 points of lightning damage. Or what?
because it's a crit.
Yeah.
It is on fire. It's just standing there. screaming, "Why, Mr. Why?
You are not tugging on any
Why bring
heartstrings
me
here.
into this world just to suffer?"
On fire though.
That is the only
Oh!
reason anything
He's
is
on
brought
fire
into
on
the
top of that.
world.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
on
and-
fire, screaming, "Why
Yeah.
bring me into the world just to suffer?"
Yeah, and for my
I was
bonus
only
action, I'm
trying
going
to
to chug
keep
a
the
potion.
crows away from the dead people and grave robbers, and it looks ready to stare at you.
Yeah.
Damn.
You mess around, you find out. So yeah, I'm gonna go and use my bonus action to chug a potion.
You mess
What do I
around
get
and
back?
find out you trespassed on its property, proceeded to dig up graves, and then killed it.
Yeah.
Technically,
Yeah.
I guess in that case,
Alright.
she messed around
Oh,
and
2d4
it found
plus
out.
2. Yeah, I guess that's true. 2d. Okay, so it's 2d4 plus 2. So
Yeah.
do that.
That still doesn't explain the heinous necromancy of all these crawling claws.
7 back. Okay, so it's 7 back. I get back to 13.
And bonus
And then-
points for the use of the word heinous. You don't hear that word often enough anymore.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do that.
It drops to its flaming knees. I just wanted to guard the dead against heresy.
I do pride myself on a certain degree of eloquence.
All right, let me move over. Well, where can I go that I'm not going to get clawed?
Nowhere, because these bastards can fly.
That's true.
No, more like they leap.
Oh God!
All right.
Now it's like jumping
Um,
spiders.
I guess here's fine for now.
Oh god.
Okay, I end my turn.
A jumping spider so scared the shit out of me once. I'd never seen a spider jump before.
All right.
All right. Let's see. I am going to move down here a little bit. I think right there looks good. And we shall shoot at this guy here.
Okay.
Fun fact: there was this Full Moon Productions Chris Band film called Netherworld, which did have a flying disembodied hand in it. Ooh,
23.
That's a hit.
Pin it to the ground.
7. Piercing.
It is pinned to the ground and not moving.
All right.
Nice.
And I will take my bonus action to you take my last healing potion. It was I can't remember what it was though. Let me look it
2d4 plus 2.
up. 2d4
Yeah.
plus 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
D.
7. Not bad.
Not bad.
I will use my bonus action to have Bronx attack.
I'm gonna do what? You're kind of muted.
I'm gonna have Bronx attack. And
Ooh,
so that's +4, so that's 19.
That's a hit.
gonna be like a dog with a chew toy.
1d.
Just one time I won an attack with a No Sleep Till Brooklyn intro.
So I'll get a 3 points damage off of that.
And it's
So
dead.
Yeah, all right.
You really don't. Crawling clothes really don't have many hit points.
Nah.
And of course, he is going to treat it like a chew toy.
Can you make that noise in a Brooklyn accent? I just really wanted to see what you'd come up with.
Hey, it worked for me. I believed it.
All right,
I'm
we're
sold.
going.
All right,
Okay.
that's the Steel Defenders action. What are you doing?
Well, there's nothing left to hit.
Oh, okay, you did X out the Scarecrow. I was like, cool.
Yep. Yeah.
But we're
Yeah. I mean,
still on initiative.
I heard it pretty bad, and you just finished it off. So
There seems to be one more creature left, though.
What I can do first.
where?
Well, I guess they're still on the initiative order. Is what I was looking at.
Oh,
But,
he said to ignore that.
oh, okay.
Up here, and I
Sorry,
can
I
cast
missed that.
the on you. For 11 healing.
Okay.
Nice.
There you go. That was nice.
On who?
You.
Oh, thank you. All right.
How
Yeah,
are you doing? Does anybody else? I have cure wounds as well.
24.
Anybody else need that?
Not at the moment.
You know,
Yeah,
just
that's
for
scary.
fun, Singularity will draw the Scarecrow into its mass, and the flames go out as all the heat and light and pressure are drawn past the event horizon.
Wow.
Okay.
One day, I want to kill somebody like the Witch King in Return of the King, where he all
Ooh.
just kind of sucks into his face and shit. That would be badass.
That'd be nice.
Give me enough levels, and I can do that.
All right, nice.
The Gravitoursy Wedger has a lot of spells that do stuff like that.
Sweet.
Y'all continue digging, or you want to take a rest first?
Um,
Yeah.
should take-
What are you gonna do? You gonna keep digging? You gonna chill?
I think we need a rest. We're low on slow slots. I don't have a lot of resources left, and if we get into another fight, I'm probably going to get pretty banged up.
all right, so you guys want to? I'll take first watch.
Yeah.
Shall we retire to the mansion first?
Yeah, we have to get the shovels anyway.
I got the shovels.
Oh, you got them? Okay. I thought you were on the way to get them, and you didn't quite get there. Okay.
So where are you going to?
What part of the mansion do you guys want to hang out in?
Not the graveyard, I can tell you that.
Yeah. That's why I said let's go back inside the house.
There was
Yeah,
a
that's
den.
not bad.
Just on the first floor, there was a den, a parlor, a kitchen.
Yeah, first
Dining.
floor seems the least dangerous.
And the least intrusive to the rude people who don't know how to answer a question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there a least intrusive way to enter someone's house?
And I'm just going to go into the main room. Okay.
I would suggest the pass wall spell because it can heal itself back up when it's done. They'll never even know you came through your castle wall.
There you go. You know, Hulk needs one of those.
Yeah.
I'll be right
Or
back.
there's the method we most frequently use, the Kool-Aid Man method.
All right.
Yeah, I think the parlor sounds good, or the den, one or the other.
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay. So which room are you going for? You're in the cloakroom right now.
Yeah, I
That's-
know. Like,
Yeah.
just trying to move things around so I can see.
The parlor was the one with the harp.
Yeah.
Does it play better now, or are a few strings out of tune?
No one's tried to play it since.
Yeah, I ain't touching that shit.
I'm not touching that thing now.
That,
Nope.
that thing hurt. And it made me afeared.
Well,
It was a
apparently it
completely
made
irrational.
Lanston it feared too.
So you're gonna chill in the kitchen?
Is this the kitchen?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
let's
I guess.
let's totally chill in the room with all the knives.
This is the kitchen. This is the den.
Right,
This is the
den sounds
dining
good.
room.
Here, den sounds good. It's right above us.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, we
the
can do den.
parlor.
No, Dad
Alright.
doesn't like it when we're in this den. I'm just saying.
Description: light enters this through a bulge on the north wall, where cracked and broken windows look out over a foggy veil. Dusty sheets cover most of the furnishings. Cobwebs stretch between antlers, wolves' heads, and other hunting trophies mounted on the walls above the wainscoting. Pale rectangle above the large fireplace suggested a picture or mirror once hung there.
All right. You guys want to
Okay.
try resting in here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right. I will take the first watch.
You say Urk was taking the first watch?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll take the last.
Second, I guess.
Leaves D with a third.
I'll take the third then.
Yeah, just grab your token and move it over here, Jen. This is where we are.
Mm.
I got her. Whoops. No, I had D. Oh,
Well,
there you
except
go.
for Eventor, he's standing in the corner like it's the end of the Blair Witch movie.
How do you know it's not? This is a spooky adventure. There's a camera right over here. Look at all these handprints on the wall. What's that all about?
As your watch is starting about 15 minutes in, you hear laughing children from the attic.
From the
Children, plural.
Yeah. He said children plural.
Hmm.
Let's see. Which way would that be? From here. From where I'm at. attic.
You could go up into the parlor.
I bet they get to touch her stuff.
And then up to the second floor. And then there's like 3 different ways to get to the upstairs from there.
I just kind of go over here to the bottom of the stairs, see if I still hear it.
One moment, please. Just one moment.
Mm-hmm.
You
hear a creaking door coming from the same direction.
I pull out my longbow. I'm ready to attack.
Okay.
Nothing happens. All right. I'll go up and check on the creaking door.
It's a party tonight on Haunted Hill.
Okay. Are you going into the parlor?
I'm checking the door.
It's a door. I mean, it's closed because y'all closed it.
But it was just creaking.
No. You heard the sound of a creaking door from beyond it.
Ah, I see. Okay. Well, I will. I'll sit down here and I will watch specifically up the stairs, see if anybody's coming. Yeah, that's it. I'm waiting my watch. I'm watching that. I'm watching that door now.
I know. One moment. You hear a laughing child from upstairs.
Hmm.
Who who was taking second watch again?
Me.
Okay. I hysteria. Hysteria.
What? What is it?
I think something's going on.
It's probably just the ghosts. Leave it.
Well, there seems to be a ghost here that wasn't here before.
Wouldn't be the first.
Will you wake your
Meanwhile,
ass
I'm
up?
trying. I'm
Get
trying.
over
I'm
here.
trying to say. Oh Jesus, Urk or Mr. Urk, why are you waking me up? What is this? I mean, of course there are going to be strange things bumping in the night. I mean, it's a haunted house.
I heard a creaking sound behind the door, and I'm hearing laughing children, plural children, not one.
I saw
Well, it's
dead
probably
people.
it's probably the ghosts of both the daughters. If they're not messing with us, I'm not messing with them.
You're gonna have to watch these stairs in a little bit.
I understand that, and if but the important thing is that we get a full rest while we keep them away from us.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
what if they just
just
want
in
to be
case I
friends?
died because you wouldn't get up and help me, um, you're gonna need to watch these stairs when you get up.
I'll watch the stairs, but I mean, if the door's not opening, then I think we need to stay because splitting the party, especially when half of us are asleep, is a bad idea.
Oh, you're no fun.
I'm trying not. It's like Urk wants to do the horror movie character thing. I'm trying not to do that.
This is
I
Whodunit and Bjorn all over again.
time
Yeah.
out, time out. I mean, I'm on watch. It is my responsibility to check on noises and stuff if they're going on. I'm
Right.
not doing the horror movie character thing. This is part of my job as being on first watch.
Okay. Is it actively harming anything? Are they actually? Do we actually see anything trying to open the door? No. Leave it.
Okay. I just sit there with my bow pointed at the door. Occasionally,
Okay.
I look around the rest of the room.
Okay.
You hear giggling.
I have no ego for you to bruise.
But then eventually your watch time passes.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take our turn at this point. I'm kind of like meditating and sort of in prayer to Mistra while I'm watching the door and seeing if anything happens.
You can't watch it from down there.
Yeah. Well, where is the door at?
Over here.
Right here? Okay.
It's at the top of these stairs right here.
Okay. I can see it from here.
All right.
All right, we're good.
Asteria, you hear a snorting hog from the kitchen.
All right. So the kitchen is over here. Okay. Do I see anything?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Shouldn't you have found anything bigger?
Yeah.
It's a predator reference. Remember he killed the wild boar?
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of look for just 1 minute. I don't see anything.
Nope.
Okay. Then I'm gonna head back up here. I'm gonna keep an eye on the kitchen doors and the upstairs doors.
About an hour later, you hear what sounds like a body being dragged across the floor upstairs.
Interesting development.
Yeah. Is it worth? Well, I mean, I'm getting to the end of my watch, so I probably should.
Come on, Asteria, split the party. Do it. I dare you.
I don't think it's a good idea. But
We might still be able to get a short rest out of this, even if you have to wake everyone up.
is it worth waking everyone up, though? I mean, I can at least wake D up. So, D.
I'm up. I'm up.
All right. I heard a strange sound earlier, like some kind of a body being dragged, but I don't know how much of this is the house and its ghosts trying to toy with us, and how much of it is, just something legitimately wrong.
Well, yeah. I'll.
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere.
No, I don't think you should. I don't think we should. So, I'll, I'll kind of go back to getting my beauty sleep.
If an angel needs beauty sleep, we're all in trouble.
Right.
About 15 minutes in, you start hearing something from underneath the floorboards in the room you're in.
Oh. Now that's the telltale heart.
Something is hitting against something. It's really loud in my ears.
It's a telltale heart.
Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, it's still going on. Somebody's doing that.
Greg's doing it to screw with you.
It's Greg. It's Greg.
Can I pinpoint where the noise is coming from?
Somewhere underneath the floorboards.
I'm gonna tap the floorboards back. I'm gonna match the rhythm.
I don't want to work. I want to bang on these drums all day.
Todd Rundgren. Getting echo all of a sudden.
Yeah, I had to turn off the headphones. There's too much bass in them.
Wow. No wonder everything sounds so loud to you.
But yeah, I'm gonna slowly move around the room to see if I can pinpoint the sound.
Mike is rocking the bass.
So we're going clockwise around the room.
You hear a scream coming from upstairs. Like a death scream.
Is it the Wilhelm scream?
And that's as your watch is coming to a close.
Once you hear that and you know about it, you can't unhear it. Or
Never unhear it.
So I'm gonna go look up every time. And I was like, they're screaming upstairs. We got a hot seat on the things in here. It's your watch.
Okay, am I the only one getting a major echo?
yeah, I had to
No.
take my headphones off. The thumping was giving me a headache.
If the thumping's over, that helps. But
Okay.
Hmm.
So are we all up now?
Nope, it's
Okay.
my watch.
Okay.
Yep.
Evantor just nods, taking note of all that he has said, and he has no intention of leaving everyone as they are. He's taking notes on all the various phenomena. Haunted houses are new.
And one day this book will be
Evan
discovered
Tor-
by the Aykroyd family.
as your watch is coming to a close, you hear glass breaking upstairs, a crash, a thump, and then what you would almost believe would be cursing.
In a child's voice?
I'm sorry?
In a child's voice?
No, in a human female adult.
A mother, perhaps.
Hopefully not La Llorona.
Oh, that would be crying. Bonus points for not just a ghost reference, but a cultural ghost reference. See, Mike, you can do foreign horror.
My Yorona.
But everyone's gonna awaken now, and your long rest is successful.
Yeah,
Nice.
we made it.
Awesome. Very good. Well, my spell slot's back.
So what's the
Alright.
plan?
Yeah. I mean, we all heard stuff going on upstairs. We want to see what happened.
Yeah.
Let's do that first.
Let's see if we can find some way of mollifying the spirit this time without antagonizing it.
Do we happen to know any super short, slightly chunky women?
This house is clear.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need the Warrens.
Yeah, we need the Warrens.
They were.
Hey, Pops.
Hey, Pops. Yeah, the Warrens
for
are more
coming by.
effective than that little bitty chica.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what about Elise from Insidious?
I mean, hell, right now she's kind of a bonus because she's amongst them.
All right, I guess we'll check upstairs really fast.
Yep. Just gotta figure out which way to go again.
Yeah, it's Yeah, you want to go through here.
Yeah, that's the graveyard.
And then here.
Okay, that
We're
will
not
bring
going.
you
I thought we were
to
going upstairs.
here.
Yeah, we are.
Well then, all you guys are going at the bottom of the stairs, going into a room, while I am at the top of the stairs.
Yeah. I'm on the second floor.
What?
I just saw people go here.
Irk, you went up a staircase to a landing that leads into a parlor that the others went into. That has a
Right. This is where
staircase
we
that
heard
leads
the
to
noise,
second
right?
floor.
This is where we heard the noise, right?
Yeah, sorry, Aster. I just moved you back here. This is the parlor that you moved into from the room you were in. Although, Irk, you haven't actually entered that room, but
I'm totally confused. Why are we going into separate rooms?
We're
Because
going
I'm just
upstairs.
trying to find everybody.
Okay.
Look, I'm not. I didn't go in here. The stairs that I was looking at, that I saw all the stuff in, was right up here.
Okay.
This is where all the noise was up these stairs.
you went up a flight of stairs, Irk, but you didn't proceed to enter the room.
Right, but we heard the creak that we heard, and the laughing that we heard, the noise that we heard, was all behind this door.
Yeah, which goes upstairs.
Well, it wasn't necessarily directly behind that door. But yeah, it was behind that door. But behind that door is the way to the entire upstairs of the house.
Yeah.
Then I don't have any idea what to do. I don't even know what's going on.
We're going upstairs to the second floor.
Okay.
The little girl's room again.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Alright.
the attic. That's
I
the
saw
third-
people going in here. This is what confused me.
Yeah.
That's because I don't know how to navigate this place with the darkness on. So I'm just
I
moving my
see.
token around till I find the upstairs.
I see.
Okay,
I got
you
it.
are all in the parlor now, except for okay. Now you're all in the parlor except for Irk, who is now in the parlor. If you go up the stairs that Asteria is standing on, that will lead you to the second floor.
Okay.
That's where I was going. Yeah. So let's go up there.
Which is over here, because this map is stupid.
Which is over where?
To the
Where we're
right.
going now.
How about giving us one of these so we know where
There
over
you
here
go.
is? That was me doing that.
Okay.
Because like I couldn't even find you, Mike. You're like, I'm over here, and I was like, I don't know what that means. I can only see your
Oh.
tiny fraction of the map.
I see.
Yeah.
And so I'm
And you
still
do
not with
hear-
everybody.
Noises coming from. If you scroll down a bit, you'll see where they're coming from. They're coming from this floor.
Okay.
Okay.
Make our way there then.
Right.
Okay, Asteria.
Yes.
You see, because this door is open,
Mm-hmm.
you hear a gasp as if someone were surprised, and then you see a naked woman running with her naked butt hanging out, and she drops something and jumps to this window and out of it.
Ah, well,
Yeah, she's aware, Raven.
I would hope so.
Yeah,
Maybe she's just a really good jumper. Parkour.
yeah. And I just tell her, we mean you no harm. What happened
there's
here?
there's no one in the room.
Okay, all right. So there was someone in there, and she jumped out the window, and probably she's aware. I guess we can check what's going on.
Let's see what she dropped.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. You gonna investigate this room?
Yeah.
Yep.
Give me a roll.
Okay.
Anyone who's investigating.
Yep.
All right.
Investigation plus a little bit of guidance.
Yeah, I'm gonna need the guidance. 12. Well, okay.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I got a 7.
19.
We really could use a rogue, a good rogue.
Okay, Asteria, partially because you saw where she was, you notice that there is a bloody crossbow bolt on the ground, and it looks familiar.
Okay.
It
I'll
looks
check
like
out the
the bolt.
crossbow.
It looks like the bolts that the group that has now ambushed you twice on the road was using.
Huh. So it would seem that the were rats have been attacking here, or at least they've been attacking the ravens.
This certainly explains why their aim is so good at tracking opponents in the air.
Yeah.
Aventor, you find a moon lantern, which is broken, like old, and you recognize it as the lantern that the woman was holding. When you met the two people in this room, the woman was holding a moon lantern.
Are there fragments around it like it broke when she just now dropped it?
It's not like it shattered. It's that she dropped it. It's dented. And there's no light source in it.
So yeah, it's like I knew something about moon lanterns, but I think it would be a spoiler and probably not something that Asteria would necessarily know solved by my tongue.
Perhaps Dee can repair this later.
Yeah.
I'll pick it.
I'm not concerned about the repairing of it. I'm concerned about the source of the light.
There's no light coming from it.
And I do
That's
not.
my point.
Now that you looked at it, are you going to look at it?
Yes.
There's something in it.
I figured there would be. What do I see?
You didn't pick it up.
I'm going to pick it up, and I will see.
Dee picked it up.
Oh, D.
He actually,
Okay. You
Evantor
gonna
has
see?
it. So
Yeah,
Are
I
you doing
found
that?
it. I handed it off to Dee because I could see it wasn't working.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Keep up,
Do
Steve.
you see anything?
Do I see anything?
One moment.
Yeah. I have a feeling
I
I know
apparently
what's in
just
there.
knocked it over.
Yeah.
It is a figurine.
Interesting.
Um,
Not what I was expecting.
Is it my tiny dancer?
I don't know. No one's asked it to dance. Maybe it's
You
your
know what? I'm
private.
gonna make an Arcana roll and see if I can say what I want
If
to
you're in
say.
a room by yourself, it could be your private dancer.
That's right.
Oh, I probably shouldn't have labeled it.
Oh yes,
But-
okay. I can say what I want to say then.
I really wish I wouldn't have labeled it.
Yeah.
That sucked. What did you want to say?
Typically, from what I understand of moon lanterns, that is powered by pixies, and there is no pixie in this lantern.
No, and just based on your knowledge of moon lanterns in general, I will tell you, you could tell that the figurine within it had nothing to do with
No,
the fact that
no,
it
it
was a
wouldn't.
moon lantern. Someone was looking for a place to hide this thing.
Yeah. So if it had a pixie, it's long gone or dead.
And
But
just
an
to show
Orcus
you,
figurine, that oh yeah,
it looks like
yeah.
that.
All right.
And
Do I need to make another Arcana roll to check this out, or a religion check, or?
if you want to figure out what it is, yeah.
Okay,
I
let me
think
do
that's
religion. Oh, sorry, that's not the right
I
thing.
gotta say, the big thing jumping out at me is the 3 heads in its hand.
Yeah.
Suitably
Well,
unpleasant.
everyone's got to have a hobby.
And apparently, he only
Oh
kills
God, no.
long-haired people.
God.
It's called, by the way.
Not even. Yeah, not even.
That's a nat
Guidance is gonna
one.
help on that. God.
Oh man.
Anyone else?
Religion
Yeah.
is not a greater
Man.
part of my philosophy.
You could try Arcana.
I mean, I give it a shot. I don't know that I would know anything. 15?
Yeah, I suppose since everybody else is. Let's see.
Well,
Let's
he of all
Wait.
people.
start with the guidance.
I will give you guidance. Yeah, I can do it to you. There you go. 4, 19.
Okay, Mike, I hear you saying that, but who was the guidance for?
I rolled my own guidance and I got an Arcana of 22 for a total of 26.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were putting that on Jen's.
No, I'm
Okay.
doing my own Arcana.
Dee and Evantor, you both recognize Orcus. This is a figurine of Orcus.
Ah,
Orcus is not a good person.
The Demon Prince of Undeath.
I'm undeath.
suitable.
Evantor, you realize that this is actually carved from the petrified heart of an ogre.
Petrified heart of an
And it
ogre.
shows
Damn.
Orcus clutching his skull-topped wand and 3 severed heads.
A petrified heart of an ogre is hardcore.
Very metal.
I'm guessing this may be the item we're going to have to find a way to deal with. I'm going to detect magic on it.
Yes.
Yeah, I figured. Okay. Yep, it's magic.
I feel like Ronnie James Dio should be singing a song right now.
Yeah.
D.
So I'm guessing that the lycanthropes have been fighting over this figure.
D.
Should we take it with us?
Yes. The ravens have been dying to keep it out of the hands of the rats. I don't want to leave it for them to find.
Do we know it won't do anything to us?
No, but we know that it'll be far worse if the were rats get a hold of it.
D.
Yes.
Do you have a portable extra dimensional space?
Not currently.
I have a bunghole.
Do you have TP for it though?
I will need TP after I put that in my bunghole.
I feel like you're being threatened.
And it smells like decaying flesh.
Oh, damn.
Of course it does. Yeah. I would. My feeling is we probably should bring this back to Candlekeep.
Let us leave it within the lantern then, since we do not have a portable dimensional aperture that we can place it in for safety's sake.
Yeah, I mean, the rats overlooked it, so that might be the safest. But we definitely should be taking the lantern with us if we're going to do that.
I'll place it in my backpack.
Sounds like a plan.
Unless
As an
you would prefer
enormous
to carry
DC
it.
fan, I am always in favor of taking the lantern.
Not at this time.
Okay.
Okay.
You found the figurine of Orcus.
I want to go investigate around the area up to the windowsill.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking for, since he said like they just jumped out of the window. I'm looking for confirmation. I'm looking for black feathers,
What black feathers?
just to see if they're black feathers.
Nope.
We have a
I
supposition.
imagine.
We have a supposition so far going on that these creatures are were-ravens. I'm just trying to confirm.
You don't see a body down there, do you?
Do I see a body down there?
Nope.
Didn't think so.
Negative.
Well, we know that means that at least she found a way to fly out of there, or
Or
slower
she can-
fall, or something.
You know, I will actually stand on the wall. It is not the only method.
No, it's not, but it is the most likely.
Although it does completely ignore the conservation of mass rule.
It's magic.
Magic ignores all the rules. Magic is merely science that you do not yet understand.
Okay.
Science is merely magic, which you do not yet understand.
Hmm.
Who said that?
I did.
Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic.
Arthur C. Clarke.
Yep.
It's a soul forge. No, it's a quantum entanglement device.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I guess back upstairs then? Heading for the attic, perhaps?
we could check that. Or well, there's still the graveyard that we didn't finish up.
I thought we were intent on checking out the noises last night. I do not think this person was creating all of last night's disturbances.
No, I think there was probably a full-on fight between these two factions. The Scarlet Sash, maybe, and the Were-Rats.
No, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. Upstairs, somewhere, while we rested, each of you reported something different.
Yes.
Noises under the floorboards, giggling upstairs, 2 voices. The sound of a body being dropped across the floor. Sounds that sounded like a fight, and the sound of an adult woman scolding. Oh, and glass breaking.
Okay. Well, at the very least, we're going to have to check the basement as well. Maybe something happened there.
So, do we examine the within, or do we return to the graveyard?
Let's check. Let's check upstairs while we're here, and then go back to the graveyard.
That sounds good.
All right. All right, now to find the attic again.
Yeah.
Attic or the figurines on this floor.
Well, I guess we're gonna go this way. Oh, sorry, this way.
You going back upstairs to
Yep.
here?
Yeah.
Where is here?
Okay, you notice that there's a mirror in the north part of the room?
Mm-hmm.
And all you
Okay.
can see is that it looks like it's completely bricked. Like inside the mirror, the surface is completely bricked in.
Fascinating.
Hmm.
Like that mirror universe we were seeing is now closed off.
Seems to be.
Huh.
Which means Lanson may be trapped on the other side.
Hopefully, he's not touching too many things.
All right.
Back
Alright.
to that door. Was there any changes in this room?
Yeah.
Well, the door, you might have misunderstood, Greg. The room I was talking about was the room with the girl. Don't touch my stuff.
Oh, that was the other side. Everyone went up the western stair.
Yeah, that was the safest way to look first, and then if there was nothing there, we could check the other one, the other side.
Because
So you want to get back downstairs?
because
Yeah.
I thought that's where you guys said all the noises were coming from, or like
No,
directly
no.
above us.
I wanted to see if there was anything different up here.
Okay.
All you could tell from the noises was they were coming from upstairs. You couldn't like localize.
Yeah.
I just don't know if like on the first floor we would hear noises from the attic or not. So I thought they were just a room above.
You
Well,
just heard noises and crashing and giggling and from above.
Yeah, since we went back to that room to check, I'm going to snag the other paintings, cut them out real quick so that I have all the paintings that were up there.
Okay.
Okay, Ocean.
Okay. All right. I guess we're time to fight the poltergeist.
Is your cat named Ocean?
No, I was commenting on her taking all the paintings.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're 7 short for that.
Yeah.
Are you talking about 1408?
No.
No.
Daniel
Ocean's 11.
Ocean
Don't know that.
from Ocean's 11. And there was a trilogy.
I've seen the first one only.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we're gonna go. Oh yeah, forgot to change my points.
Hold on. Where'd everybody go?
I
I'm
found,
going. I'm going.
the
I'm at the
poltergeist.
east stairwell.
The poltergeist room is over here. You have to
Yeah.
zoom out.
Yeah. It's. Yeah. Yeah. The. Right there.
Yeah.
Okay, I saw blinking in two different parts of the thing. The one
Green.
down here?
Bottom.
Here.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
Alright.
That's blue. So
I still myself prepare a prayer for Mistra, and then I follow everybody up.
What is this blue blinking thing down here?
That's me.
I've
Tell me
only
where
got
that's where I am. That's where the
I've
poltergeist
only
is.
got Evantor in that room. So
Okay.
My understanding was this was where that was. Why are you down there?
Yeah. See,
I don't know.
There's the poltergeist
I
right
asked
next
where
to you.
everybody would. Yeah, I know. You see it over here in the bottom right, Steve?
Zoom out,
no,
baby. Almost all the way out to see it.
no. That doesn't make sense. Oh, I see. You're upstairs already. Okay.
This map is really hard to get around to floor on.
it
Yeah.
is. Sorry,
Cramming all the floors
Yeah.
on one map just doesn't work with dynamic lighting. It makes everything kind of sucky.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, like that's the only way to hide the surprises.
Yep.
All right, did everybody make it? Can I stop blinking?
Yeah.
Yes.
And this time I will touch nothing.
Yeah.
And don't be like short round leaning into shit either.
Willie, we are going to die.
Once
So what
again,
are you doing?
I am actually going to reach into my pocket and I'm going to pull out a little pet mouse and start playing with it.
Okay.
Like a real mouse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anything look different in the room, like without putting my hands on anything?
No.
Okay. All right.
Okay, would like to examine the room without physically touching anything. I know you read all this before, but
The attic has a peaked roof that slopes down towards the east and west. Dust blankets everything in the room, including a stone hearth in the middle of the north wall, an oval mirror mounted above it, and an oval rug on the floor. Against the west wall, half hid behind curtains that used to have cobwebs on them, is a bed sized for a young child, a rocking chair, a dust-free shelf lined with towels, and a wash basin. The niche to the south contains a small wooden cradle, a wooden playpen, and a wooden box. Suspended above the playpen is a mobile made of carefully painted fish on the ends of hooks.
is the mirror in one piece?
No, you broke it when you were in here last time.
Okay, is the window in one piece? Because one of the sounds of the night was the sound of breaking glass.
Yes, the window is still in one piece.
Thick dust on the floor. Are there any drag marks or footprints?
I mean, the dust on the floor is kind of a mess from when y'all were up here yesterday.
Still, giving it a look.
Be careful, you might be walking on broken glass.
Oh.
Not me.
Me neither. We're both floating above the floor.
I mean, it short version, it looks like it looked when you fled previously.
Okay. Yep. Then I think the only
Nice.
place to check is the basement and the cistern.
We were just to do what exactly?
We heard
Can I see-
noises under the
can I see Chelsea?
floorboards.
Can I
The
see
only
if
place.
y'all- This
I
place
was
has been
saying,
making weird noises since you got here.
yeah, we heard noises under the floorboards. The only logical place to check then would be the basement.
That was the floorboards in the room we were in, not below us.
Right. Yeah, the floorboards of the room we were in, meaning something had to have happened underneath us.
Okay.
Or maybe it was just tapping in the foundations.
Yeah, it could be.
I really am trying to save y'all time. You're never going to find a singular source for all of those noises.
Okay.
All right, graveyard.
All right.
Every night here, and they would continue.
Okay. Well, I mean, the thing is that we have what they're after. They're probably going to. I mean, if they look for us, then they'll come to us, and we'll have to take them out. So that might be for the best to go to the graveyard then and see what we missed there.
I'm down with that.
All right, off to the graveyard it is.
Okay, I'll let y'all know that if you go to the graveyard, we should either stop here or we're going to continue for a bit.
Well,
Depending on what
almost,
It
happens.
is about 7.
yeah, it's almost
Yeah,
that time
That's
anyway.
why I was
So sounds
Okay.
like a good point to wrap her up.
All right.
right.
It
In
might be
typical
just
fellowship fashion, we took a one-shot game and stretched it out into a few.
Yeah.
Because that's
well.
how
The
we
funny
freaking
thing
roll
is,
around here.
this is where we ended last week. Was about to go to the graveyard. You did go to the graveyard, and you did accomplish things at the graveyard.
Yeah.
But we're going to the graveyard again.
We're apparently much better at fighting than investigating.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I
honestly,
mean, you
I
have
was hoping
uncovered new information in your investigations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get some sort of direction as to where to go from here, and we did not find that. So I'm kind of wanting to move on to see if we can find it somewhere else.
Go to the graveyard.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we have uncovered stuff in the graveyard, so that's going to be the next place to check. Although I will say, probably after that, assuming that we don't find anything that leads us to another trail, we might just have to go and take the statue back to Candlekeep, because that is a relic we should not be leaving up to anybody to take from us.
Yeah, I really hope you are careful with that in the meantime. Oh wow, that thing can yeah, wow.
No spoilers.
Just be careful.
Yeah. Yeah, because
you know what? We're still gonna milestone this, but if y'all go back to the parlor in C5 and take another long rest, I know you just took one. I will give you 4th level.
okay,
That's
good.
worth 4th level.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm down with that.
Get my
That
wizard
makes sense
subclass.
for a few reasons. So
Probably because there was a fight in the graveyard and it's going to be really
Well,
bad.
that's possible, but it's not even just that. It's XP is so weird on this that I think it's a good idea.
Okay.
It
Hey,
might be-
I'm down for
me.
picking up my wizard subclass. I am all about that full-on
Yeah.
graviturgy wizard now.
I mean,
I'll go
it does
some
mean that
sorcerer
we
as
likely won't get another immediate milestone on concluding Book of the Raven, but if we're going to play this a little more often, I don't see that being a problem anyway.
Sounds good. Yeah.
So,
Get
yeah,
my sorcery
go
class.
back.
That sounds good.
Go back to the parlor, take a long rest, do your study and meditation, and take 4th level.
Awesome.
Alrighty.
All right.
And we can end it. I forgot we were still broadcasting.
All right. Okay, so
Works for me.
I try not to shut it down when people are still talking.
Yeah, my bad.
All right, no problem. Here we go.